Hello everyone, welcome to a new DSP video. I want to say thank you guys for all the positive reactions and feedback from the video I uploaded a few weeks ago. That video I really wanted to make for a long time, but I wasn't ever satisfied with the takes. And that video, I was like this close of deleting it. This close. I was like, I don't think I'm going to like it. Whatever. I stuck with it, and the reaction was really good. It was better than what I was expecting, actually. So thank you guys for watching it, and thanks for enjoying it. Uh, so thank you guys. I was reading the comments, by the way, and all the comments were really interesting. I liked a lot of. I want to do another. I want to do a video, kind of reading and going over the comments at some point. I used to do that a lot, but I'm gonna do that again. So that video kind of was fun to do, so I'm glad you guys enjoyed it and had a lot to say about it, because you guys also brought up a lot of good points as well. So uh yeah, I look forward to that. So let's get into this. So as you guys know, I was gone for a bit, and uh our boy Anley has some videos we can watch, and we can I can play catch up. I gotta catch up on the Dark Svidil. You can't. It's a big, long story journey. You gotta catch up. It's like Ava, but without the animation. Think about it. But let's get into it. Let's start with this video because I watched this one a little bit and it was pretty good. It's pretty good. Where's theater mode? We got.
Dickheads and try to basically spin everything to be toxic.
Hold on, I'm
So
gonna
because I'm wearing
restart this.
Did you need anything else?
By the way, I got new headphones, so the audio sounds really weird. It sounds digitized, but whatever. It's an improvement to me.
I just think it's stupid because people, of course, have to immediately associate everything with something bad with me because they want to be dickheads and try to basically spin.
Now I like that he got this hat. He knows the meme that people are like, "Oh, guys, DSP and Nazis, this and that." He knows. He knows that there's a strong that people keep comparing them or whatever. He buys this hat, and I think the excuses he comes out with doesn't do him any favors that he thinks it does. So people are like, oh, people gotta make the connection because they want to say bad things. They want to make everything negative. Okay,
everything to be toxic.
to be
So because
toxic.
I'm wearing a military hat of the style that a ridiculous amount of people in history have worn, including M. Bison, a character that I frequently.
Ridiculous amount of people in history has worn. Well, what kind of people? I would have gone with a beret if you ask me. Snake wore a beret. Uh, Rolento. Uh, what was Doug's sister's name? She wore a beret. Well, that's a French beret. That's a little different, but same principle, same idea, same genre of hat, kinda.
Pick in a fighting game once a week, they gotta all say it's a Nazi hat. So it's this simple. When I see it, you're banned. I'm not even fucking around. If I see you say it once, you're banned. This is your one warning. If I see it in chat, you are banned. I don't care if you're a regular.
Banned.
I don't care who the fuck you are. If I see it, you're banned. Period. I'm not.
You can't say it looks like a Nazi hat, guys. What if it's an observation? DSP kind of made it a point in his own little content to say, "Well, I'm not making fun. I'm not making fun of Ninja. I'm making an observation." But if you guys make an observation that a hat looks like a Nazi hat, oh, you're banned. Get the fuck out. With this logic, DSP cannot make observations anymore because it could be negative. It could be so now we can have negative observations that can get banned now, but he can make observations that Ninja is a children's entertainer because he has blue hair. I guess the idea that I already hear the semantics coming from him. When you say that Ninja, it's not like it's not a negative, hurtful connection. It's not like I'm saying that he was in charge of terrible things. You know what I mean? I'm just saying he looks like a children's entertainer. It's not as hurtful and toxic as being associated with a Nazi. But whatever, it's still a negative observation because every time, this is a side tangent, I guess, a tangent within a tangent, but he always associates children's entertainer with people who want to milk kids for money and all that negative shit. And he's like, well, guys, Nazis are Nazis are very negative, but children's entertainers are not negative, even though you tell us that they're predator they prey on kids for money. That's not negative. Okay, buddy.
Not putting up with your bullshit, trying to be toxic on my fucking stream. I'm having fun here, and all of a sudden I look at the stream chat. Everyone, oh, Nazis, Nazis, Hitler, Nazis. No, how about this? Banned.
What if you're making fun of Nazis? You should own the meme, guys. You should be like, guys. Well, no, never mind. I thought I had something. I was like, wait a second, no, never mind. I backed off before I could say it. Big ups to me. I actually thought. I used my brain, guys. Unlike someone else I know.
Banned. Gone. Forever. And all of a sudden I look at the stream chat. Everyone, oh, Nazis, Hitler, Nazis. No, how about this? Banned.
I think it was Inglourious Bastards. Or was it another movie? But there's a scene where Hitler just goes 99999, and you have DSP doing ban. It's like the American version. It's like, how in like the 90s anime, the original, like Pokemon, right? Where they change dialogue, where instead of Brock saying I made rice balls, he says I made donuts or whatever the fuck. Which is okay. I guess kids can't handle rice balls, dude. But it's like that. So they're like, oh god, okay, guys, we got a video of Hitler saying 99999, but we can't have that. We gotta make it English. We gotta like dub it over. Okay, so he's gonna say ban instead.
Gone. Forever. Because I don't put up with your fucking bullshit. Your toxic shit is not welcome on my fucking streams ever.
Toxic shit.
So get the fuck out.
Get the fuck
now.
Now.
It's not a funny fucking joke. It's not. You're out of here. Well, so I'm done with it.
It's not
if
funny.
If I see it once,
it's not funny. But we got ban out of it, which is pretty funny.
You're banned, and you're not coming back. No.
So I like how calling, like, doing Nazi shit, it's an instant ban, which is like whatever, fine, okay, whatever. But when other people are like harassing other viewers and shit, they get multiple chances all the time, especially if they have a bit badge next to them. Oh, nope, never mind. Whoops, wrong website. When they give money, like Snow Carl.
Begging me in emails, can I be unbanned?
Snow Carl doesn't harass other viewers though, so I can't, but you know what I mean.
I didn't know. Fuck you, you toxic idiot.
I didn't
You gotta
know.
bring up fucking Nazis on my stream. Fuck you. You're banned. Period. Now everyone acts like they didn't say it when it's been said for the past 10 fucking minutes. So I can't wait for the first stream. Fuck you. You're banned. Period. Now everyone acts like they didn't say it when it's been said for the past.
No, everyone acts like this dude. Okay, so I will go into a little bit of this, a little behind the scenes, guys. I was thinking of doing another video, not inspired by this video. It was inspired by the Monday rant, pretty much. But no, not the Monday rant. It was a Goose's Sushi stream that really kind of hit me to do a video about this. But I kind of want to do a video discussing how DSP treats his viewers. I don't remember if I went into that in that video I uploaded. To be honest, I probably did in some capacity, but I kind of just want to do a loose video on that. And I do also want to widen that video a little bit up to just in general, kind of. But you know what that rough idea. Because the way he talks to his viewers, it really just sounds like a school teacher. Like, oh, okay, class, you guys been rowdy all day. I'm gonna let it slide. But if I see a kid do it, you're gonna go to what did my school used to call it? I think it was like Critical Thinking Center, where all that pretty much did in my school. You have to like write a form, write what happened, explain why you did it, which is like you're a fucking kid. You just do dumb shit. Whatever. You explain why you did it or whatever. Then you explain like why you never do it again or whatever, and then you have your parents sign it. That's pretty much what he's saying. Like you guys have to say if I hear one more time from you guys, I'm gonna have you guys write a form and yeah. So oh yeah, now you guys exactly you didn't say it. Okay, yeah, whatever. Maybe not a teacher, but it's just this condescending tone that I don't think a lot of people enjoy listening to. Like, if you go to a streamer and you just listen to them, like, talking down to you like that all the time, like, I know I watch a streamer, like, that does art and shit, and there are times where she could kind of, like, I don't want to say single out, but just kind of, like, and not condescending either. It was just more of, like, she would just kind of go into like a conversation with this person and just to kind of to go down their train of thought and then it would just kind of end where it ends, which might end in a ban, might end and then be like okay, you know, agree to disagree, whatever. Like they would just kind of like resolve it in a way, which is actually, you know what, I think I'm the more I used to feel awkward in those situations on those streams where it's like, oh, that's kind of you know rough, but the more I think about it, it is kind of interesting that it ends in a resolution in a way. It's like, oh, cool. Like this is a cool like conversation, kind of, which is whatever. But then you have DSP where you don't have that reaction. It's more of just this guy talking down to you like you're a baby, and it's not even like interesting. It's just kind of like, oh my god, dude, shut the fuck up, kind of shit. I don't know if I explained that very well. I probably sound like a fucking like weird dummy, but you guys just have to believe me.
Past 10 fucking minutes. So I can't wait for the first idiot to be fucking banned right now.
It's the coffee, guys.
All right.
The
Now
coffee
can I
makes me
concentrate
weird.
on the game and have fun instead of listening to stupid dumb shit? That'd be great. That'd be really great. No, there's no hat streak. There's no streaks like that anymore.
No streaks. Not anymore.
Thank you,
Buddy.
Swaggins. He says any talk like that will be banned on site. It must be banned.
Wait, who?
No, there's no hat streak. There's no streaks like that anymore. Thank you, Swaggins. He says any talk like that will be banned on site. It must be banned. I'm not putting up with it.
Fucking Swaggins.
Done with it.
I'm
Enough
done
with
with
your
it.
sick shit. Fucking
Sick
people
shit.
piss me off, man.
Lower
Piss me
than
the
a
fuck
feral
off.
ghoul's IQ.
Huh. What you were saying?
I've been placed in charge of morale.
Oh,
It's
is that why it's so
difficult
low?
trying to keep spirits up with the Legion nearby. In fact, there's more hope in wrangling Brahmin with my grandmother's stocking than inspiring these troopers.
I'm glad this game is done. Oh, I thought there was more. But he said it was a generalized hat, and I was like, that doesn't really help your case, buddy. Because it's like, I don't know. It's kind of weird. What the fuck? Oh.
There you go.
Okay, this was a weird segment. Like it's just kind of odd, but
What was for dinner? What was it called? What the hell? Throwing shit at me.
Man, I'm so glad
I'm having a brain fart.
PUBG sucked.
I'm having a brain fart right now. What is it called? It was called cheesy tortellini.
Cheesy tortellini?
Cheesy Italian.
Dude,
soup
okay,
with
okay. You know what? This food talk, every fucking food talk he has, always has cheese in it. Like, cheese is fine, but Jesus, dude, how much cheese can a man eat? Like, I swear, it's almost like every fucking meal. I swear, like, there might be some that doesn't have cheese. To be honest, I might be like, but it's just I've been hearing like streaks of like cheese this, cheese that. Like, holy cheese, dude.
Tortellini?
Maybe that's why he's a cheese master in
I
games.
can't remember what it was called. Okay, it's a soup and it has tortellini in it, but it has Italian sausage. It has a ton of seasonings. It has celery. It has carrots. It has some creaminess to it. It's basically a creamy soup. It's meant to be like a savory, creamy soup, and you have to cook it for like 3-4 hours.
A
in
creamy soup. You're eating that in the summer? Dude, that's just for the winter because isn't creamy soups like heavy soups? Aren't they like because isn't that supposed to help you get warm? I'm pretty sure it's the creamy soups. I know there's like usually I think summer you have to have gazpacho because that's like cold, that's served cold and shit. Um, I'm pretty sure creamy soups are usually for winter, but just soups in general are mostly for winter, fall kind of seasons. Why are you having soup in the summer? Okay. I mean, soup is good and shit, but kind of weird.
Cooker, and it was absolutely amazing. I did not say mom. What are you talking about?
I not say, mom. What are you talking about? Like, he knows the detractor meme where people are like, DSP's calling Cat his mom because she's like his mom, whatever kind of thing. But DSP has openly stated before when he made that same mistake. Oh my god, keep saying my mom. Oh my god. Which is whatever, fine. People have like these weird tongue slips anyway. I think it's kind of weird that he says my mom. I didn't say that, and it's so weird to have this reaction to it to be overly negative.
Here we go again. Oh, you said mom. I didn't fucking say mom. What the fuck are you talking about? I was bumbling over my own words because I couldn't remember what it was called.
Well, what other word starts with ma? Are you say my money? My money did this. My money almost made food. Or I got okay. You know what? New detractor meme. Every time he says "ma," he's thinking he's about to leak out that he ordered out. So just think about that, I guess. But okay,
I was just like combining words randomly in my head.
combining words.
People are fucking stupid shitheads.
What words? What?
Anyway,
They're shitheads. See, this is so needlessly negative. You bubble over your own fucking words, and instead of being, oh yeah, okay, you're just like, fucking idiot shitheads. Like, okay.
oh god, this map is tiny.
Tiny map.
This map is seriously small compared to any of the other maps, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Full screen, no, I don't care if I missed a super chat earlier. You can stop spamming the stream chat now. I likely skipped it on purpose. It's not.
I remember when he would miss super chats, he would thank his chat, be like, oh, thank you for, like, bringing that up. He says this as well.
Not your business to tell me what to shout out and what not to on my own streams.
Not your business, but you thanked your chat for doing that in the past, though. But now it's not their business. Okay.
People are really being obnoxious lately.
People are being very obnoxious. This is a good thing to tell your audience. Like, this is stuff you could think, but not say out loud. But he says it out loud. Like, it's almost like he just, like, when he's on stream, he just lets everything out. He burps, he snorts, he coughs, he does all these things that he probably doesn't do when he's hanging out with Cat. Which, you know what? So some people should just go around saying, "How you feel?" I feel. It must be hard snorting around your wife, man. How does your like? It must be rough that Cat has to deal with your post nasal drip. Shit like that, because it must be hard for her. Think about it. Post-nasal drip is a serious ailment in America lately, okay? Everyone's getting it. Everyone in Connecticut has it. I have it, I guess, because I do a lot kind of stuff, You know what I mean? Don't worry, guys. I don't have post-nasal drip. It's a joke, okay? Honestly, when I try to mimic the post-nasal drip, it hurts because I don't have it. But it's a serious ailment, guys, and it's be hard being Cat, having to sit next to him and having to hear it every day. Man. So, everyone pay respects to Cat. She has to deal with this every day. Snorting, belching, coughing, all these things. And if DSP tells you that he holds it in and all that shit, he's a liar, because if that was the case, he would be able to do it on stream. So, okay.
Anyway, Anyway. So it was really good soup. It was amazing soup. It was full of flavor. It wasn't, the thing is, I'd say it was creamy, but it didn't have any cream in it. I think it just had some, I think it had evaporated milk.
Evaporated milk?
Some broth, like beef broth and stuff like that. It would have tons of flavor. It was seriously good because the other tortellini soup that Cat makes has tortellini, but a bunch of veggies and beans. This was completely different. It was like a totally different version of tortellini soup. It was incredibly good. I had a bowl and a half and saved a ton. I said I'm going to have leftovers later because I love it so much. I'm trying to go in here. I'm floating. You saw how you did like a floaty jump? Floating around. What the fuck are those?
What the fuck are those? Alright, there's that. Nothing I could do. Is this a DSP? Oh no, it's
this one.
Oh. Gotta catch up on that too. A Hateful King, but okay. Let's watch. Oh shit, the UTI thing, I heard about this, kinda. It's so the way DSP talks about his cat is so obnoxious. Like he thinks he's like a vet and all that stuff. I've heard some stuff about my brother also has a cat, but he's not as nearly as obnoxious as DSP. Like you've seen pictures of his cat. I've shared him on on the twits. Uh, his cat's name's Tiago. Cool name. Cool cat. Cat's a chill cat. The cat is an Abyssinian, I think is the name. And they say that the temperament of Abyssinians are pretty much like dogs. They always want to be social next to people, etc. But this cat gets very excited. So oh my god, you know what? It's kind of an embarrassing story, but sometimes this cat just goes in his litter box. He gets so excited. He feels he's missing out. He fucking just bolts out when he shouldn't sometimes, and you know, accidents happen sometimes. You know, when I went over to this house to take care of the cat, this fucking cat fucking pooped on the litter box ramp. This litter box has like a tiny ramp for the cat to go in and out. And this guy got so excited, he fucking like pooped on the ramp and ran out. Fucking bullshit. I had to clean that shit up. It's fucking. I was like, this fucker. And I knew something was up too. I came in, I was putting my stuff down, and this cat kept rubbing on my legs, like purring. I was like, this cat did something, and I'm gonna find out what. And it's not gonna be. I'm not gonna be happy. I found what happened when I found out that cat. Like I walked into the kitchen, the cat started looking at me like you know how, like you have like you know when you made a mistake and yeah the parent comes home and the parent's like getting close to the accident area and you're just like you know watching. That's what this cat was doing. I see it and then the cat bolted. He left, never to be seen again. I was like, this fucker. He knew what's up. He knew what happened. And then after that, I forgave the cat. Don't worry, I don't hold grudges against Tiago. Tiago's a good cat normally, but the one, yeah, but that was it. That was like the only bad thing that cat did when I was there. And then after that, he was a model cat. The cat was chill. He was chilling. He was behaving. So, you know, but that's the kind of shit that they were saying about this cat. Like, this cat just gets so excited that he wants to be like he feels like he's missing out and all this stuff. He's friends with the rabbit. He always hangs out with the rabbit. All this kind of stuff, and it's kind of cute and endearing. You go to DSP stream when he talks about Jasper. It's just fucking like, oh, they got Jasper Kitty. Oh, they got he fucking like he's like, what's this? Look at me and all this bullshit. It's like fucking shut up, dude. Like he kind of makes Jasper toxic, and I don't know why. I don't get why he makes Jasper toxic. I don't know why. Like, dude, come on. Tiago is a positive kitty. I don't make him negative. He does some dumb shit, but he's a cool cat. But Jasper ain't
in
cool.
the middle of our kitchen floor.
Sucks.
We're like, something's definitely wrong. At that point, we took him to the vet, and the vet said, "Oh, I was making a breakfast. I was making a microwave burrito.
What?
Finally took a dump in the middle of our kitchen floor. We're like, something's definitely
Took a dump on the kitchen floor. Oh, okay.
wrong." At that point, we took him to the vet.
Hopefully the kitchen is tiled, TBH. It probably is. I mean, what kitchen is carpeted? I said that, I was like, thinking to myself, wait, what kitchen is carpeted? None. Okay, guys, sorry.
And the vet said, "Oh, I was making a breakfast. I was making a microwave burrito for breakfast. I took a paper plate, I put it down on the countertop, like walk him into an actual emergency room for a pet."
Wait, I just want to see if there was a the best parts of this shit show was the rocking wiggling. Oh, okay.
Finally took a dump in the middle of our kitchen floor, we're like, something's definitely wrong. At that point, we took him to the vet, and the vet said, oh, I was making a breakfast. I was making a microwave burrito for breakfast. I took a paper plate, I put it down on the countertop, like walk him into an actual emergency room for a pet, but being that he's not really in anymore. Right. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep an eye on it. We're going to see what happens over the next couple of days. If he gets really bad, and yes, I am aware, already people in the chat, oh, you can do this, you can do that, you can do this. We're aware. You know, we're going to consider trying to have that, especially, you know, he already causes mischief. Now imagine him trying to bite wires, pee, and do all this stuff. So he has to basically stay outside, and what we're doing, so we're going to finish pre-stream, I'll go on break, and I'll check on him and see how he's doing. I appreciate that, Golden Colt.
Oh, okay. Oh my god, that threw me off. I was like, wait, why is it? I want to know.
Now, let's get to it.
But they put.
So here's the deal. Here's what's stressing us out here, and it's not good.
Oh, whatever.
But at the same time, it's a part of life. There's not much you can do about it. All right. So last night, it's late. Kat and I are relaxing in the living room. You know, Kat had a stressful day at work. Got home during my late stream. And usually what we do is we relax in the living room, watch some TV or something, listen to some music, maybe have a snack before she takes a shower, and then we go to bed. Well, we're relaxing in the living room, and we're looking around, and we're like, where's Jasper? He's usually here with us relaxing.
Where is he?
He's usually right here, no problems, you know, always laying on the couch or on the floor, you know, playing with us. We're like, where is he going? All right, where the heck is he? We're looking all over the house for the guy.
Wow,
where the hell is he?
Tiago doesn't do that for me. Tiago just kind of does his own thing. He does sometimes visit me when I'm like downstairs at my brother's place, but usually, I think what it is, okay, I think Tiago misses my brother when he's away. He's just like, where's my bro? Where's the other guy? Where's he? And he would. Okay, you know what? This is the sad part. This is where it gets kind of sad, guys. There would be moments I would be sitting down watching TV or whatever. The cat would just walk into the kitchen, and he would do the saddest meows. And I go in there and be like, okay, is something wrong? And the cat would just look at me like nothing's wrong. Like, you know, he's standing up, moving around just fine. But he would do these sad meows, just trying to find where my brother is, pretty much. So I think that's why he doesn't really spend time with me. He's just kind of like, I miss my owner, dude. But I do play with him. So don't tell me I don't play with Tiago. I play with him. I get his favorite toy, the sushi ball, and I'm like, look at this. And I, you know, do stuff with it, play with him, pet him, and then the cat just kind of is like, okay, you know, he's happy, he's fine. So I kind of don't buy this Jasper always sits with us story. That was the point I'm making. I don't think he's always there with him. That doesn't make much sense to me. Because if that was the case, then how come he doesn't show up when he's opening the door? Oh, because he's streaming. Jasper hates the fucking viewers. I forgot about that. Obviously.
Finally, we find him in the litter box. Okay, he's just using the bathroom, but it seems like he's been gone for a while, right? So, basically, we relax a little more, and Jasper's like walking back, and then disappears again. Where's Jasper?
Where's Jasper?
Okay, we go look for him. He's in the litter box again. I'm like, uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Well, see, guys, you don't know this because I haven't really talked about it publicly.
You don't know this.
We've kind of been through this before with Jasper. Basically what happens is, with cats, especially male cats in particular, they can get some issues down below. Let's put it that way. And one of the issues that they tend to get is what's called a urinary tract infection.
Why? I like it like down there. Let's put it that way, dude. You can't say penis? Well, I guess it is kind of weird talking about a cat dick, to be honest. It is kind of weird to be like, yeah, guys, my cat's dick doesn't work. But, like, okay, whatever.
With a male cat in particular, sometimes if they pee, they overclean or overgroom, which leads to irritation and inflammation down there. And then, if it keeps up because the cat feels like it needs to keep cleaning itself, all right, the cat basically will have to feel like it has to use the bathroom all the time, even when it doesn't have to. Okay?
Okay.
This has happened to Jasper before, and when it happened the last time, which was a while ago, over a year ago, we didn't know what it was at the time.
Now, remember when he said like, "Oh, Jasper had an emergency" or whatever the fuck, like, and he was so nonchalant when he said that. That was probably when it happened. I think it was last year.
You know, being that, you know, likely.
And how does he not know what? Wait a sec. He's like, we didn't know what it was at the time. When you went to the vet, didn't the vet tell you like, "Yo, dude, this cat got UTI, buddy"? You didn't tell him that? Okay.
We are, you know, I say likely, being that we are relatively, it's a word I was looking for, new cat owners. I mean, we've had Jasper now for, you know, over a couple of years, but at the same time, we're not lifelong cat owners that are versed on all issues a cat can have.
How is cat? Oh my god. How is DSP not versed? His parents had cats. Were their cats like special cats that were like, oh, they don't have to go to the vet at all? Wait, oh god. Does that mean that, dude, does DSP's parents not take their cats to the vet? Because how does your, well, we're not lifelong owners. Like, his parents had cats. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Last time he had this, we didn't know what was going on. We didn't know if he was just over grooming for some odd reason. We didn't know if there was a reason for it. We didn't necessarily recognize the symptoms.
Okay, you didn't think that was kind of weird? Your cat was over grooming? Hey, my cat's really cleaning himself. It must be like normal. I mean, well, I get, especially in that household, you wouldn't think that's a little odd. Mr. Shower once a week.
Of what he was doing, and he had it, I argue he probably had it for about a week to a week and a half, and then he started using the bathroom all over the house. I mean,
What?
one day he's in the litter box,
Using the bathroom all over that house. What?
comes out with, you know, looking very upset, ran into the middle of our kitchen.
How does a cat look upset, by the way? I'm sorry, but I don't think cats have they can be expressive, but I don't think they're that expressive to be like, he's upset. But I guess it's body language kind of shit. But the cat would be upset running all over whatever.
Proceeded to take a dump in the middle of our kitchen mat for no reason, you know, supposedly. But the truth is, here's what happens, because now we know what happened.
What?
Ran into the middle of our kitchen and proceeded to take a dump in the middle of our kitchen mat for no reason, you know, supposedly. But
For no reason, supposedly. This cat pooped there, supposedly for no reason. I mean, cats do cat things. Okay, you know, sometimes, you know, you can't rationalize a cat, but there are reasons that you could think of. I mean, that's why oh my god. Oh my god, guys. I didn't say that! Fucking shitheads. My brother came up with like, oh yeah, you know, Tiago gets overexcited, he feels he's missing out, that's why he does the things he does sometimes. But I'm more willing to believe that because I've seen this cat. And this cat does get overly excited about things. And this cat is very, very, very excited to see people. Like, if you go to his house and you hang out with that cat and then you leave, that cat will like look for you. He will miss you. So I do believe that. I think I was telling my brother, I think like if the entire planet, let's say everyone on the planet went to his house to hang out with Tiago and then leaves, that cat would miss all those people. Like, that cat loves people, dude. He's like all about you. You show up and he will like run up to you immediately. He is literally like a dog. Like how social and happy he gets when he's around people. So, you know, big ups on Tiago, the social kitty.
the truth is, here's what happens, because now we know what happens with cats. We looked into it, we researched it. When a cat has a urinary tract infection, okay, it always feels like it has to use the bathroom. Then it overgrooms and its private parts essentially hurt. When it tries to use the bathroom in the litter box, which is where it's supposed to go, and nothing happens, it thinks there's something wrong with that scenario. It thinks
It thinks there's something wrong. Dude, the cat's literally like, I can't fucking perform. What the fuck?
litter box doesn't work, or you know, what is wrong? I'm not supposed to be in here. Maybe there's something else that will trigger me to use the bathroom. So the cat will then go elsewhere and try to use the
You know
bathroom
what
in other places.
he does? So he's explaining this. I'm thinking in the back of my head, does DSP use antibacterial spray on the thing, or does he just use Windex, normal Windex, or just like I don't know. I don't want to think about it. TBH.
Places normally it should not, in order to just see if it can go. All right. So what happened was at one point Jasper was actually afraid of using the litter box because he was in pain, and he didn't want to use it because he associated pain with the litter box. So he would try to use the bathroom all over the house until he finally took a dump in the middle of our kitchen floor. We're like, something's definitely wrong. At that point, we took him to the vet, and the vet said, "Oh, okay. It's a urinary tract infection. Here's some antibiotics. Put this in his food for like a week and he'll be fine." We did, and he was fine. Okay? Now, that was a while ago. That was over a year ago. So, fast forward to last night. Now, Jasper is having basically the same issues. So, he's now saying, okay, I can't go in the litter box, so I'm going to try to go other places. So, he's trying to go right outside the litter box. You know what I mean? He can't go because he doesn't have to go. He just feels like he has to. And he doesn't know any better. He doesn't know what to do. So then he grooms himself, which is just going to exacerbate the problem because he can't go because he doesn't have to go. He just feels he's now saying, okay, I can't go in the litter box, so I'm going to try to go other places. So he's trying to go right outside the litter box. You know what I mean? He can't go because he doesn't have to go. He just feels like he has to. And he doesn't know any better. He doesn't know what to do. So then he grooms himself, which is just going to exacerbate the problem because the more you groom an agitated private region, the worse it gets agitated. You know, a cat's tongue is like sandpaper. A cat's tongue has a bunch of these little prickly things on it. So when a cat grooms, essentially it's pricking itself. Now imagine doing that to your nuts, right?
Why did you laugh at that?
So last night...
Imagine you look your nuts and it hurts. Okay. Fucking weirdo.
It was not good because we were trying to get Jasper to fall asleep and he just kept trying to pee everywhere. He didn't have to. So finally he did pass out, and when he passed out, and this is another thing that we know he's not feeling good. When he passed out, he stayed asleep the whole night without moving. That's not Jasper at all. Jasper
doesn't sleep, guys. That's not like him. That's fucking weird. Cats don't sleep?
Usually will get up, walk around a bit. He's the one to try to wake us up in the morning, and that was not the case. He was...
How does he think Jasper wakes up early in the morning? They wake him up. Think about that.
Zonked, okay? But now, he woke up this morning, he's doing exactly the same thing. Listen to this.
Listen to this.
Okay? Just listen to this.
Listen to this.
He basically is trying to use the bathroom everywhere and can't. So, I was making a breakfast.
I got a question. I got a question. If you knew what was going on, he knew what was going on. DSP is like, oh, well, he has done this before. Why haven't you gotten him his medicine? Oh, you know what? Because it was his day off. He had to do it on his day off, which is so fucking dumb. You have a fucking cat. You gonna put your cat in pain for, like, until the vet, until your day off? Fuck you, dude. Jasper, I know you're in pain, but look, okay? I have to go and stream. We will go to the vet on my day off, okay? So deal with it. Okay.
I was making a microwave burrito for breakfast. I took a paper plate, I put it down on the countertop as the burrito was microwaving, and I went to make a coffee. I walk away, I come back, I shit you not, Jasper is squatting on the paper plate on the countertop trying to use the bathroom. Because to him, in his mind, okay, he can't, you know, there's something wrong with the litter box. I've got to figure out what's going on. Let me try to go to the bathroom every possible way, all right? And he can't figure it out, you know? Then I opened the pantry, and he ran into the pantry and tried to use the bathroom in the corner of the pantry. So he's been doing this all morning. He's literally trying to run around the house and use the bathroom everywhere because in his mind, I'm going to find the perfect spot where I can go. He doesn't understand he doesn't need to go.
Take him to the vet.
You see? So the reason that we're stressed out is, number one, this was happening last night. And number two, of course, in the middle of the night, you can't call a vet. We actually tried to make an online...
But, wait. But it was happening at night. Okay, you know, fair enough, he can't call a vet at night. Okay, you know, they're closed. Whatever. Okay. But he was discussing about the morning. Your breakfast burrito is more important than Jasper. Okay, dude.
An appointment. And here's another problem, which many of you may not realize. If you have pets, you should listen up. And if you live in the United States, so here's what's going on. As you know, the last year, COVID happened. Okay? When COVID happened, essentially everyone out there ran out and bought pets. Why? You want to know the truth? Because they're irresponsible.
Bruh.
People were bored and stuck at home
God.
and felt, oh, we're going to make a life decision and buy a pet. The problem with that is people don't realize they're now committed to taking care of that life in the long term. This is not a COVID fad where you go buy a dog, a cat, a rabbit, a hamster, a lizard, a bird, and now you just take care of it during COVID, but when things get back to normal, oh, well, I'll just get rid of it. That's not how it works, but that's how people treated it.
Okay.
So you had a ton of people stuck at home who ran out there and made irresponsible decisions, and now what we have is a situation where tons of people have pets, don't know how to take care of them, and at least here in Washington, the vets have been slammed over the last 6 months with people bringing pets in sick because they didn't know what the fuck they were.
Oh my god. I want to punch this guy. Because listen how dumb this is. They don't know how to take care of their pets, so they took them to the vet because they were sick. Fucking idiots, right? DSP, they're fucking sick. What do you want them to do? I don't understand this criticism. I think it would be way worse for these people to buy pets and to be like, I'm not gonna take them to the vet. I don't know any better. I'm not gonna take them to the vet. Oh well. Just decides I'm not gonna take him. This cat is puking everywhere. I don't want to take him to the vet. I don't know what to do. They're doing more for their pet than you're for Jasper. I'll tell you that much. Like, it is insane to me that he's sitting there saying like these people don't know how to take care of their pets. Like, the thing with cats is that if DSP looked at Jasper enough, right, to see that he's starting to overgroom himself, you usually try to stop the cat from doing it. Like, you try to, be like, you see a cat, like, doing it, and you're like, okay, this is too long. Wait, stop. Tell them to stop. They stop. You try to get them to stop doing it. So that way they won't get a UTI. He fucking said that in this video, that the UTI got stimulated by, or, it gets usually started by over-grooming. This is something you can kind of catch sometimes if you care about your fucking pet. And if Jasper's been getting UTIs, it's kind of obvious that they don't tell him to stop grooming when they see it. Or whatever, like, they're obviously not paying attention to him to know that he's over grooming himself sometimes. I mean, sure, if they miss it occasionally, okay, fine, they're human, but to sit there like, well, all these people during the pandemic, they got pets, and the thing is that usually the people who bought pets during a pandemic, what usually would happen is that they neglected the pet, and then they just kind of dump the pet somewhere. That's the bad side of it, not, oh, they bought a pet and they took it to the vet when they're sick. This is fucking stupid, and this is fucking negative, because if someone said this about DSP and Jasper, you think DSP is gonna be like, I agree. Jasper doesn't take care of Jasper. DSP doesn't take good care of Jasper because he gets UTIs, dude. Fucking idiot, right? Like, DSP, fuck off with this nonsensical fucking negativity towards random people you don't even know. He doesn't even know that people who are taking him to the vet are people who are... And the thing is, the other issue with the pandemic, Mr. COVID man over here, if he fucking paid attention, he'd probably understand that, normally people take the pets, they would have to, like, wait in line and all this stuff, like... But the other thing is that DSP doesn't really take advantage of is the emergency. Every vet gives you the option of like, hey, if you want to do a clinic, like a checkup or whatever, that is when you have to make an appointment. But if it's an emergency, a thing that's like, hey, this is urgent, you can go to the emergency care. They'll take you. Like, when the dark day when Cleo passed, I was scared trying to find a vet. There's a place near me. I called them. Like, you can take her to us, but we don't have a specialist for rabbits here. You have to find someone else. I called my brother to see if he knew anyone. one of the places he found was like, I think it's an hour, like 45 to an hour away from where I am, and I was like, I guess I'll do that because like that's the only place I can call and all this stuff. As I was trying to do that, she passed away, so it was like, yeah, it is what it is. Shit happens, but I was like, oh well, look at him. Oh well. But I said that I was like, well, I gotta make an appointment. Oh, well, because like the person there was telling me that the rabbit doctor was gonna come back within a month. I was like, that's not gonna fly. Like I knew that wasn't gonna work. To wait a month, like yeah, that's not realistic at all. And I was trying to find another vet that had someone that knew of small animals, but it just didn't happen. This didn't work out, and that's a little tangent here. I know some people might be asking if I'm gonna get another rabbit. I still don't know because I have to find because I want to find a a vet that's near me that specializes in rabbits that's more consistent. So that's what I want to look into first, and then I also I want to rebuild the cage that I had because that cage was kind of falling apart anyway, and I was like, okay, it was doing its job very well, but it's just if I get another rabbit, I do want a better cage for that rabbit. So it's all this stuff's going on. So we probably won't see another bun for a while, unfortunately. So gotta take it what you can. But anyways, that aside, this is a stupid fucking thing to say though. To be like, oh yeah, these people are taking care of their pets and take them to the vet. Fucking idiots, dude. It's worse if they didn't take him to the vet, dumbass.
We're doing. Okay? Pretty stupid.
Pretty stupid.
Now,
I agree.
obviously, we try to be very responsible cat parents, and we try to stay on top of these issues with Jasper. We're very happy
Are you?
that we identified this was happening last night, because before last night, this was not happening. This was the first time it was happening, and since this has happened before, we were able to identify it. Oh, it's happening again. We got to get him to the vet right away. But here's the problem. No vets will take him for several days. We tried doing the online appointment. They said the earliest they would take him was September 7th. That's over 2 weeks away. It's not healthy for a cat to have a urinary tract infection and try to use the bathroom all over the house for 2 weeks.
A UTI is not an emergency, huh? Take him to an urgent care facility. Like, they have these things for that reason.
That's incredibly unhealthy to the point where he can get permanent damage or get sick and die if you let him go with it for that long. Okay? So
Yeah,
what I needed
like
to
an
do is I
emergency.
needed to start calling around vets this morning. And I did, and I finally, after calling around, I found a vet. They're willing to take him on Tuesday, which is what they call an emergency drop-off visit. So here's how it works.
Whoa.
It's not technically an appointment.
Whoa, guys. Do you know that an emergency is not an appointment? You just go there and drop it off? This is fucking shocking.
All right? They're already booked all week. But what they're going to allow me to do is come in early in the morning, around 9 a.m., and drop off Jasper in a carrier. And essentially, they're going to put him to the side until they have a break in the action during all their appointments during the day. And they're going to see him, when they can. Obviously, they're going to diagnose his urinary tract infection. And then they're going to give him the meds. And they're going to call me and say, hey, come pick him up. Okay? So it sucks because I would like to get him in there today. They said, absolutely not. We can't do it today. We can't do it tomorrow. We can't do it Monday. The earliest we can do it is on Tuesday. So I'm actually going there the moment they open in the morning. I'm bringing him in to get him in there so that we can get the medicine for him. And then we'll pick him up during the day. Luckily Tuesday is my day off. So I'll be able to pick him up during the day whenever he's available. We'll fly over there and we'll grab him. And then we'll
that to me put some red flags. Like, oh, luckily it's my day off. What a coincidence! The day that he could take him is the day of his day off. Wow, what a lucky guy.
Him home and immediately
if they were gonna put him to the side, then why couldn't he take them there now? Of that recording. But okay.
Him on the meds. Because last time it took about a week. Basically every day for a week. What we did is he has these treats of what it is. It's just mousse of different ingredients, and he likes different ones. There's one that's like a chicken puree. There's one that the one he really likes is salmon or tuna. He loves fish. So what we do is we get this
cats love fish. I know, shocking.
Puree treat, and you take the medicine. It's very milky, a milky liquid, and you just use the syringe to inject it into his moose treat, and you mix it up, and he just licks it right out of a plate or a bowl, unbeknownst to him. He doesn't even know there's medicine in there. And this is what I did last time, and he got better within about a week.
Whoa, guys. You mix medicine with treats so they'll eat it. Wow. What a world. What a world we live in.
So, yeah. And it sucks because the only thing that other thing we could do is what's considered an animal emergency care visit. Like walk him into an actual emergency room for a pet. But being that he's not really an emergency, he's not bleeding. You know what I mean? He's not deathly ill. He just...
The cat is pooping everywhere. And like... He also just fucking said if you let it go for too long, he could do permanent damage. Whatever. Okay. I mean, I do want to know, like, if anyone of you guys are cat owners, feel free to let me know. What do you consider a UTI, like an emergency, like you know, you go to that kind of facility or you know, that kind of thing? Because I don't think urinary is like a casual thing that you're like, oh, okay, it's whatever, you know. The thing is, the cat's pooping everywhere, and it's in pain. It's like, I think that's an emergency if you ask me. But I mean, I'm not a cat owner. I don't know a lot about much, so you know that's why I'm asking. That's why I'm asking.
This just happened. Number one, it would be pretty irresponsible to be taking the attention of people who actually need to treat pets that are probably in death-risking situations. You know what I'm saying? Not what's the word I'm thinking of? You go to the emergency room because your life is at risk. That's what I don't know why I couldn't say that. I was saying it backwards. Okay, so
Risk of life.
Essentially, unless he's in a situation where this has been ongoing and he's getting really severe symptoms, it's not considered an emergency situation. That's what the vet told us too when I called. He's like, well, this just started happening. I was like, yeah, we just noticed it last night. And they're like, well, technically it's not an emergency situation, so we're going to do the drop-off visit technique, okay? Life-threatening. Yeah, why the hell couldn't I think of that, Kagame? Life-threatening.
Kagame.
Right.
Kagame. Holy shit, dude. It's Kagome. Oh my god. Dude, how do you mispronounce the name? Like, I have not watched, like, I did, to be fair, I did restart rewatching that show, giving it another chance. But even before that, I knew it was Kagome. And he's saying Kagame. It's spelled Kagome. Kagome. And he's like, Kagame. Oh my god, dude.
He had a broken leg. If he was bleeding, you know what I'm saying? Then you can bring him into the emergency, but they're basically saying they're not going to allow him to do that. He has to do this drop-off visit, which sucks. I wanted to get him in there today, but at the same time, I kind of understand.
Like, the vet says this, and if I was DSP, I would say, well, if you're going to put the cat to the side, why can't I just take him there now? Like, drop him off and you could do it whenever, because if this is a thing that, I mean, I guess it might be, like, timing, like, oh, if you give it this early on Tuesday, we could squeeze them in. Now it's, you know, we wouldn't be able to squeeze them in. I guess.
Stan, yes, there's going to be pets that are going to be going in with real emergencies that need to see a doctor immediately for a life or death situation. Now, I don't want to take up a spot of one of those pets.
But
of course, I love Jasper to death, and I want him to get better as soon as possible. So,
but okay, you go.
This is going to be a stressful weekend, you know, to say the least. And you're absolutely right, HoboX. He says if it's an obstruction, it's considered an emergency. Keep an eye out if he can't pee at all anymore. Right. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep an eye on it. We're going to see what happens over the next couple of days. If he gets really bad, then we can always take him to the emergency room. But right now, it's just a situation where you can tell he's annoyed, he's upset. He doesn't know why he can't pee because he doesn't have to. It just feels like he does. And he's doing exactly the same thing that he basically did over a year ago when he had it the first time. And like I said back then, I feel worse now than I did last year because the first time he had it, I didn't know what it was. You know, we never had experience with a cat with a urinary tract infection before. What? So not knowing what it was.
He didn't feel bad when this was going on the first time? Wow, you're in pain. I don't feel bad about you. This is kind of weird. I mean, I guess it's hard to gauge a cat in pain. I guess. But I mean, whatever. Okay.
We thought maybe he's just over grooming, maybe this is a bad cat behavior, maybe he's acting out because he's upset about something. Like, we didn't know what was going on. We actually had called a vet a couple times to talk to a vet about it before we took him into the vet, because we thought maybe there's something in the environment that would actually be like making him upset or angry. You know. So yeah. Oh yeah, Golden Gold, you didn't know that? There absolutely is. There's emergency rooms for dogs and cats and stuff like that. We see them all the time. There's
Golden Goals. Are you a fucking idiot? Are you fucking dumb? What the fuck? I didn't know there was an emergency room for dogs and cats. Holy shit! Oh my god, I can't. Dude, it's like I don't get his fucking audience. How can they be that dumb? How can you? How Golden Gold should be embarrassed for typing that. Holy shit. Oh my god. I can't. Oh my god, man. I was a fucking, like, child and I knew that. Before I even had a fucking hamster, I knew that existed. Because it's a fucking animal. Oh my god.
there's quite a few of them around us, actually. Out here in
Oh
Washington
my
State,
God.
pets are huge. Pets are incredibly popular out here. Almost everyone has like a dog or a cat or some kind of a pet. Seriously, like, it's huge out here. It's incredibly common. So
It's
I know
common
for a fact,
everywhere.
I know two of them.
I would argue it was actually honestly less common in Greece. I mean now it's actually getting really popular in Greece to have pets, but you know back when I was just a kid in the 90s, when I would visit Greece to see my grandmother, no one had pets. There were no pet stores there. Like, all you would honestly see is stray animals. Like, you would see stray cats, and that was all. That was it. Uh, I think I would honestly say probably around the Olympics, 2004 is when the pets started to ramp up, and that's when I started seeing more and more pet stores open. So I do think that in Greece it slowly started to get more pets. So I would say I think honestly I think cats are popular in Greece. Dogs are pretty good too. I think dogs and cats are the two big ones in Greece now. But yeah, pets were not usually a thing, and it's funny. Like it explains honestly why my mom is just not a fan of animals. Like she does not like animals at all. Like uh, my dad, my brother, and I had to pretty much like convince her these animals won't get in your way. You won't deal with them, whatever, for her to be just okay with us having a pet. But she did not want any animal. She just doesn't like them. She was telling me that she hates it here. She's like, it's the fucking jungle over here. There's fucking chipmunks. There's all these birds. I don't fuck this. Because she grew up in the city and all she saw was pigeons, and who likes pigeons, right? But she was like, yeah, this is the fucking forest here. And I'm like, really? Like, and occasionally now she's like telling me like, oh, man, I'm gonna take the garbage out. I'm like thinking the bear's gonna show up. Though there has been some bear sightings though. To be honest, I saw a bear cross the street once, and I kind of liked it. It was running across the street. I was like, this bear is going places. It just went to Whole Foods and now it's going home.
That are like within a couple miles from my house that I've seen that you could just go to. But we're gonna see what happens. You know, going off the advice of the vet, we got the appointment set for Tuesday. Hopefully Jasper does not get worse between then and now, you know. And if he does, we'll have to go to an emergency. But if he stays the same, or hopefully feels better, we're just going to take him in on Tuesday. Well, I'm going to take him in as soon as I can Tuesday morning. They said they open at like 8:30, so I'm going to try to get there between 8:30 and 9. And I'm going to try to drop him off, and hopefully he'll get the medicine right away. You know, we'll be in the area. The thing is, we're already going to be in the area during the day. We're not going to go anywhere else. We're going to be in the area of the vet, so that way if the vet calls and says, oh, he's ready, we'll go get him right away, bring him home, get him his medicine, and get him feeling better. So.
Okay.
I mean, oh, I see you may be right, or maybe
I
not.
see.
He says, if you remember the past couple of days, he's been acting a little weird, like sitting in my chair. But the thing is, that's a normal act for him. with Jack.
Dude, I see. This is another dummy. Dude, he was acting weird. He sat in your chair. That cat's been sitting in his chair for years. And he's like, whoa, that's weird. That's weird.
Jasper, he loves to do the stuff that I do. Like like I've explained to you guys, reading books and stuff about cats. Jasper is considered a social cat. He's considered, they call it a mojito kitty. What that means is he wants to be the life of the party. He always wants to be up in the stuff that the humans are doing. If we're cooking, he wants to be in the kitchen with us while we're cooking. If we're sitting on the couch, he wants to be with us on the couch.
Man, see, this is why I love listening to my brother talk about his fucking cat. I don't hear this bullshit. Mojito Kitty sounds like bullshit. And, like, my brother would just say, yeah, you know, Tiago just wants to help out. He just wants to hang out with you, and that's it. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like, the most I hear is that this cat's like a dog. And that's, like, fine. It's explaining a temperament that's common in dogs, and this cat has that same kind of temperament in terms of, like, how friendly it is, etc., which is, like, fine. I don't have to hear my brother say Mojito Kitty and all this fucking bullshit. I don't hear him say Tiago Kitty. He just says Tiago, little man, cool kitty, cool cat, whatever, you know. And Tiago fucking rules. It's funny to me though that it sounds like Tiago gives him more problems than I do. Though, so yeah, there you go. I was gonna say something else, but I couldn't think of it.
Couch, and if I get up, he wants to be where I just was. So I'll be sitting on the couch, get up, and he'll sit down where I was just sitting. That's kind of what he does. Now, in regards to this new office chair, he has been very apprehensive because he doesn't know what it is. You know, this is a new object in the house to him that he's not used to. It doesn't necessarily have the scent of the house or him yet. So he's been very, very careful about going around it. Just recently, these past few days, he started sitting in the chair when I'm done streaming here. Okay? So, that I don't really think that was related to it.
What if he poops on the chair?
Although maybe it was, but I don't think so. I think that's just him being himself.
He pooped out of the chair. What the fuck?
Definitely.
Oh man!
Last night
imagine
it kicked into overdrive when he was, you know, going to the bathroom a million times or trying to go to the bathroom a million times. See, at first we thought, oh man, could it be something wrong with his litter box? Is it dirty? And we looked. I mean, it wasn't super clean, but it also wasn't super dirty. So we actually changed out his litter box completely just so he'd be happy.
How often do they change his litter box? That's what I want to know. Because, like, my brother would tell me, like, hey, when you're in the bathroom, be sure to check the litter box and clean it if there's anything in there when you use it. Do it especially before you go to bed and when you wake up. But in between that, just check it every so often. Like, when you have to go to the bathroom, check it. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. So how often does he check it? Because that, you know, it's a daily thing. You do it. Does he just do it once a month? I mean, it sounds like he does it like I wouldn't put it past him to do it once a week. I have a feeling he does it once a week, which is fucking dumb. It's fucking poop. You want to leave poop in a fucking place for a fucking week, buddy?
And when we did, he went right back in there. And we thought, oh, maybe we solved the problem, but we didn't. We definitely didn't. Okay? So, his sucks. You know, having a sick pet sucks. It really does. Having a sick pet absolutely
no way.
Sucks ass.
Guys, also, you might not know this. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to say this too. Seeing your pet die, it sucks too. I know. What a shocking revelation. I mean, whatever. I'm being negative. Being negative.
Especially when you can't really do anything immediately to help the pet. You know, pets are like your kids. They really are. They're not human, but they're definitely another life that you're responsible for taking care of. You love that pet as if it were your own.
Oh my god, dude, like, my mom would hate this so much hearing this. Like, he's like a kid? Ah! That's not a good... I usually do a decent impression of my mom, and that's not a good one. That was a dumb one. Hold on. Okay. I gotta channel my mom. Can't you believe he thinks his cat's his mom? His cat is like a son. What is this? It's a cat. Oh my god! I merged it into DSP. Damn it! You know what I mean. Fucking my mom would make fun of this because like my mom makes fun of my brother for how he talks about his cat. Like, it's like he's like he used to say like, oh yeah, my like he explains how his rabbit does not like hardwood floors. Like she loves carpets, and she's like, you think your rabbit knows like thinks that way? Really? She thinks a lot of animals are dumb. I think animals have their own intellect. I mean, they're not gonna be as fucking. They're obviously not as smart as people, obviously, but they're not dumb creatures that do dumb things. But whatever. My mom is a riot.
And there's nothing you can do in certain situations. This is a situation, it's not considered an emergency unless his condition deteriorates. No one's going to want to see him on an emergency basis because, it's not life threatening yet. If this lasted a week or two and he didn't get treated, it could be life threatening. But this is just obviously day one, the early stages of it. And the earliest we can get him in there is Tuesday, which sucks ass. I wanted to get him here today if I could.
I hate that.
Because the vets are so backed up around here, there's nothing we can do about it, man.
I hate that. I read it too.
There's absolutely nothing you can do, man. And yes, I'm aware, already people in the chat, oh, you can do this, you can do that, you can do this. We're aware. We're going to consider trying to do so, because now this is the first time we got it over a year ago. We didn't know what it was. It was random. It was unexpected. It definitely was shocking, because like, damn, how did he get it? This is a clean house. Everything's good. It's not like it's a pigsty house and we don't take care of our pets. We do. Absolutely. Jasper's well taken care of. But then we do research, and even the vet told us, they said, no, male cats are tendent to get this. It's a male cat in particular, because a male cat, well, I guess when they're grooming, they could actually lick their private parts dead on. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have external private parts. So they can tend.
Male cats have external private parts. You don't say. Guys, you know that men have external private parts? I know. Man. I wonder if DSP felt for the meme that this. Oh my god, this is, dude. Because a kid would think this. I mean, when a kid thinks this, it's like, okay, it's a kid. I mean, they don't know any better. But a kid probably thinks pets have like retractable private parts, because usually like you're not really looking, like, obviously you're not fucking looking for a fucking dick on a fucking cat, obviously. But then when you get older, you're like, well, yeah, the cat's naked. Obviously, the cat's dick and balls are gonna be like fucking flopping around. So did DSP go on his life thinking that cats don't have external body parts? Because it's so weird to say that. It's such a weird thing to say. Because it's very obvious cats have dicks, like dogs. They have dicks too.
Tend to overgroom and actually irritate and make the situation worse more often because they're males. And so there are males that this happens every once in a while. It's just gonna keep happening. But you're right. There's things you can do. You can actually get like food that supposedly is better for the urinary tract and doesn't have this issue. Yeah. It is what it is. It sucks. I feel like shit. I do. Like, I'm stressed and I feel like shit. Seeing Jasper walk around the house and meowing to me because he wants help and I can't immediately do something to help him, and seeing him try to pee all over the house when he doesn't have to because he doesn't know what's going on, it's painful for a pet parent to see a pet go through something like that.
I think it's painful.
At least he's not in.
Why does a pet parent matter? No one feels bad when you see a fucking animal suffering. Like, I mean, usually a fucking therapist would kind of think it's a little alarming for someone to not feel anything when an animal is in pain. But whatever.
Threat of his life, thank God. But still, it's not a good time, man. And I feel terrible right now. Like, all day, I'm going to be streaming, but I'm going to be thinking about him out there. And by the way, I have to say this. He has to stay outside the office for now, because if I open that door, he will be all over the office trying to pee on everything. And obviously, we can't have that, especially, he already causes mischief. Now imagine him trying to bite wires, pee, and do all this stuff. So he has to basically stay outside. And what we're doing is we're trying to close off areas of the house where we think he might try to use the bathroom in places that aren't good. Like, we closed the bathrooms off. Cat's office door we closed.
Bathrooms? Dude, that's honestly where you probably want your fucking cat to poop. Think about it. Bathrooms are another part of the house that's usually tile and, like, not carpet. Wouldn't you want your animal to do that? Because that's way easier to clean than a fucking carpet. Oh, good thinking.
Basically, we're keeping the common areas of the house open, like downstairs, the upstairs bedroom. That stuff we left open for him. And obviously, he has the lids off. cat's office door outside. And what we're doing is we're trying to close off areas of the house where we think he might try to use the bathroom in places that aren't good. Like we closed the bathrooms off, cat's office door we closed. Basically, we're keeping the common areas of the house open, like downstairs, the upstairs bedroom. That stuff.
Dude. So the office, cat's office door, because she definitely needs an office. You know, they probably give her a lot of paperwork at where did she work? Fred Meyer. They give her a lot of paperwork. They're like, yeah, he file this when you go home. They give her homework. They give her homework. But anyways, they close that. Okay, fine. I mean, they close the cat playpen, I guess, which is fine. Whatever. But they leave the bedroom open? You want your fucking cat to poop in where you sleep? They close the bathrooms. The fucking part where the floor is hardwood, right? Not hardwood, but like tile, whatever. They close that off because obviously you don't want your pet to poop there. But oh, the bedroom. Hey Jasper, you can poop here. You poop in the bedroom. Poop where we sleep. It's all good. Not in the bathroom where it's probably the best place to go because most places it like either has a window, might have a fan, so like when you poop you could like turn on the fan so you know. But no, poop in the bedroom, Jasper. DSP has a very big brain, very smart. When they go to sleep, they close the door so Jasper can't poop outside the bedroom. I mean, the only thing I could think of is that maybe they have a litter box in the bedroom, but why would you want a litter box in the bedroom? This house sounds like a fucking nightmare for a cat. To be honest, like I'd be stressed in that house if like let's say that DSP hires me to be a cat sitter for him, and he's like, "All right, Theo, this is how you take care of Jasper. When you go to sleep, close the door, don't let him out." And I'll be like, "Nope, I'm out." Uh, no, I don't. I would be like, "Okay, Phil, I'll do that. Leave the door open." And then if anything happens, I'm like, Jasper Kitty, just open the door, Phil. I don't know what to tell you. He learned how to open the door. Whatever, because like the thing is that like when I take care of my brother's cat, I leave the door open. The only time I close the door, like he told me, like you could close the door if you want to, like if you don't want Tiago in the room, you can close the door and have him like wander the house, whatever. Fine. I only did that if he was just bugging me. I do hate it before when I slept, he would rest on my back. And I thought that was cute. It was fine. But lately, Jasper, oh my god, no. Tiago would just go under the sheets where my feet are. I'm like, Tiago, I'm gonna kick you in the face. Get out of there. No, I don't want you to be kicked in the face, buddy. And also, he also like tries to scratch and bite my feet. I'm like, I don't want no. Mostly my legs. I say my feet, but it's mostly my legs. He would go for. I'm like, come on, man, leave my legs alone. But anyways, he stopped doing that too. Like he kind of relaxed about that. But it's like, come on, man. Sometimes I would have to do that, but mostly I leave the door open because it's like, whatever, dude. Cool. The way DSP handles Jasper, it just sounds like a nightmare, and I wouldn't want to be a part of it.
Stuff we left open for him, and obviously he has the litter box to go in. But the last thing you want to do is have everything open, and now he's going everywhere trying to pee in weird places and everything. I just got to do what's best for him. So Christoph says, I had a cat with the same problems. I give him Hills CD urinary care, and he doesn't have the problem anymore. Is that what is that? Is that some kind of supplement, or is that actually a kind of food? We're going to have to probably look into this at this point. What sucks is he really likes the cat food he eats. It's called, I think it's called Crave, and he likes this particular flavor, salmon. It's his favorite. If we give him wet food, he won't.
Hold on, I'm gonna research this. Well, let's go for the Amazon price. Crave cat food. Salmon. Oh, 30 bucks. I almost said 40. Whoopsies. 30 bucks is the highest I've seen. There's one that's 20. Okay, I mean, that's okay. Dude, I bet DSP buys this food because it's a picture of a lion on it. He's like, yeah, Jasper Kitty's a lion, dude. Get some that. Gotta give him the best. But I'll be honest. Big ups on Jasper. Salmon's a good fish. I like salmon. Salmon's tasty. So I can bond with Jasper on that.
Won't eat it. He'll only lick the wet food and not actually eat the chunks of meat in the wet food. If we give him pate, he won't eat it at all.
Aren't you supposed to mix wet food and dry food? Whatever.
He just likes dry food. That's what he likes to eat. So we give him what he likes, and the one that we give him is incredibly low grain, no fillers. Like, you know what I mean? It's all high protein. What a cat really needs. It's actually considered healthy food for a cat.
Every food is considered healthy for cats.
But it is what it is. Since he's now having these issues, we might have to change his diet or look into changing his diet. You know, it sucks.
Sucks, man.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Hill CD is a prescription cat food. Oh, okay. Does he get varied types of foods? We like to try to give him variety. He won't eat it. We've tried a lot of things. We tried giving him different dry cat foods. All right. And out of all the ones we give him, if he doesn't have anything else to eat, he absolutely will eat what we give him. But he likes one particular one over all the others. And in particular, it's actually a higher grade cat food. And actually, we talked to the vet about it. And they're like, yeah, that's actually a good one to give him. Because that's one of the ones that's high protein and like none of the filler shit that a lot of the other ones have. You know, this isn't Friskies or something. It's one that's known to be a diet derived for an actual cat, not El Cheapo ingredients that makes your cat fat and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Your cat gets fat, you overfeed it. Not.
As for the wet food, we buy it for him, we give it to him. He doesn't eat it. He'll just lick the sauce off of it. He will not eat the wet food. Even if we just leave wet food and no dry food, he won't eat it. He just leaves it there. So, like I said, what we do is we give him these treats that is like a mousse, a puree of ingredients. He'll eat those. He eats the treats, but he won't. But the treat, you don't want to give him a treat all the time. It's supposed to be a treat. You know, it's not supposed to be what you give him for his main food.
I just want to eat chocolate cake. I'm gonna be fat.
So anyway,
this is annoying.
That's what's going on. It's frustrating.
I don't know why.
Okay, it is. It's very frustrating. And it's worrying. I don't like seeing Jasper in pain. In fact, what I will do is after the pre-stream ends, when I go on my break, I'm going to see if I can find him and see how he's doing. What I'm hoping is he'll just kind of pass out and zonk out and relax.
Zonk out.
Because the problem is the more he tries to pee and the more he grooms himself, the worse it gets. But he doesn't know that. He thinks, I need to go and I can't, so he's just going to keep trying, you know?
You know.
Oh, we've tried all that, Mega Man. He says, are you trying just pate? Have you tried slices, chunks? We tried everything. Essentially, he will eat his dry food. He will lick sauce. So if you give him a broth, if you give him that kind of stuff, he'll lick any of the liquid in it. He will not eat the chunks. He will not eat the slices. He will not eat the pate. He's very picky about that. Like I said, we give him all these different treats. And, like, for example, you could give him those, you know, those Temptations treats. They're crunchy things with filling and stuff. Every once in a while, he'll eat one, but he won't eat a lot of them. The only treat he consistently will eat is these moose things that we give him. He's very picky.
It's bad to
very
be a
damn
picky
picky.
eater. By the way.
Okay. So anyway, that's what's going on. So, obviously, guys, I'll keep you in the loop on how he's doing over the weekend. I know you guys...
Alright, enough of that. And I don't think you ever, did. I'm hungry. Hold on, I'm gonna try this new feature called pausing the recording. Alright, I'm back. OBS has this new feature called pausing recordings. So hopefully it's smooth sailing from here. I really don't have much faith in OBS. So it is what it is. Sorry if the video is bad. Nothing I could do. I did everything I could in my power, but let's continue. Let's carry on.
All right, good stuff. Okay.
Good stuff.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I heard my wife arrive home. I just want to go tell her what's been going on with Jasper today, how he's been and everything. I'm sure she's wondering. So give me a minute to go talk to her. I'll be right back, okay? And thank you everyone who's chilling with me tonight, who's supporting.
Gotta talk to Cap. It's kind of a bummer. He doesn't listen to soundtrack of this game. Plays this game without his headphones. Can't appreciate the good music.
Never mind, false alarm. I thought my wife had arrived home from work, but apparently she didn't. She should have been out by now, but doesn't mean that there wasn't traffic on the way home. It is the weekend.
No way.
But yeah,
Traffic?
I heard a car, so I swear I thought that she had arrived home.
Ooh.
She's not home yet. So I guess it was probably a neighbor or something. So
Fucking neighbors.
it is what it is.
Come on.
Okay. All right, guys. So we got about 1 hour left of Hades. This run has been pretty damn good. Looks like we're likely going to be after one more room facing the Minotaur, and then after that maybe one or two more rooms. Then remember it's the double boss, the two-on-one fight. So
The double.
we'll see what happens. Thank you to everyone who's supporting so far tonight. Thank you to Block Comments, who's done a lot of comments tonight, actually. Super chats, I should say. Thank you to Jones the Bones for the $10 tip. We're at $18 tips
Jones
right now.
the
Now, guys,
Bones.
all right, I have to appeal to you now.
He has
all right?
to. He has to appeal.
Earlier today was a very slow stream. We raised about $50. All right.
I like how he is acting as if this is like not the norm. He has always had to appeal. Like he tells us every day, "I'm funded by crowdfunding. Crowdfunding. That's how this works." And then he's like, "I have to appeal to you guys." But that's what you do all the time. That's how crowdfunding works, dude. Come on.
This stream right now, for some reason, is a very slow stream. I don't know what's going on. It's okay for this to happen every once in a while, but every time I get a day like this where I'm doing a variety of stuff and it's very slow like this, it makes me fucking nervous. It does.
It's okay if this happens every once in a while, dude. This guy should see how it is for any small streamer. Like, this is probably why people try to have more revenue streams that are consistent. Like, try to find something that's consistent and stick with that. Patreon, like, seriously, Patreon was good. He should have kept it. And then he listened to fucking Pineapple Man. If you guys don't remember Pineapple Man, his name was Nick. He's not a fan anymore. He got fucking, he had enough. And what's funny about Nick Pineapple Man not being a fan anymore? Guess what made him not be a fan? I'll tell you. It's because Nick voted for a game to be played on a marathon. DSP complained about it and was being passive aggressive about it, shitting on it, and that was it for Nick to be like, "Fuck you, I'm out," and he bailed ever since. And I don't think he ever came back. I don't even know what happened to him. He used to be on Twitter too. He was a regular on the forums, and you know, this is a little side tangent about Nick, but it's really sad that Nick was the only person at the time, like when he was a fan, was the only one that was actually giving DSP pretty good advice. Like, he was doing his best to help Phil out. For free, by the way. And he participates in the thing DSP, like, allowed his fans to do. And DSP shits on it. And it kind of shot on him, too, if I remember correctly. And that led to, like, Nick just being like, "Okay, I'm out," and left. And now he has all these, like, insincere fans and all these people that... A lot of this advice I'm getting, I'm having a Theo theory on this. Oh god, I have an upset stomach, guys. Excuse me, okay? But I feel a lot of my Theo theory and all these advices that he's been getting lately is that they're trying to bleed the whales dry. Because a lot of the advice he's been getting is just stuff that helps them get more money, but it's stuff that's like very like scammy. Oh shit! Hold on, I'll be right back. I think I'm gonna like this new OBS. I'm able to do so many things now. But it's all good. Let's get back on track. Let's get back on track, okay? Jeez.
Okay.
Okay.
You know, right now I'm in a situation where I'm trying to raise as much as I can. Okay for this to happen every once in a while, but every time I get a day like this where I'm doing a variety of stuff and it's very slow like this, it makes me fucking nervous. It does. Okay. You know, right now I'm in a situation where I'm trying to raise as much as I can to pay my bills and stuff. I'm supposed to have my YouTube payment coming over this weekend. It hasn't even arrived yet. It was supposed to show up today. It's not.
Bruh, remember when he said that, "Oh, I learned my lesson. I'm not gonna plan around the YouTube payment anymore." He said this, like, what, in July? And I said this all, you know what, you guys know. This dude, every issue he gets, the answer's always, "Hey, just wait." Because it is. Like, Uh, if he really cared about the Twitch partnership and shit, the the website fucking told him, hey, you might be able to get it next year in 2022. That's it. Like, he'll be able to go back to Twitch. And he's like, I don't know if I'll be able to go back to Twitch, guys. This is terrible. I lost my income. But it's like, you'll be able to go back to partnership next year. I mean, it's not ideal to wait that long, but, you know, it's better than never getting it. And so it's fucking stupid. Every single issue. And this is another one. The YouTube payment's coming. You just have to wait. And guess what? Tuesday or whatever, it cleared. It cleared whenever. And it's like, this reminds me, back in 2017 in October, I think it was October, uh, he got like either a strike, or something happened. Something happened in October, and he was like, "Guys, this is terrible. This thing didn't happen, and it needs to happen." And all of a sudden, he was like sweating. He was panicking. Like he hit the panic button immediately, and then 5 minutes later, oh guys, it resolved itself. It's all good. I think it was like a video didn't have ads, so he was thinking that he wasn't gonna get ads or something, and then like within 5 minutes, he was like, "Oh, it has ads. Okay, okay, guys, we can relax." It's the same shit all the time, and it's like, dude, just be patient. Like, if the YouTube, let's say it's like August 30th, and he never got the YouTube payment, then I'd probably be a little bit on edge about that. Like, it's like going to your job and let's say they're late on the paycheck. They're like, yeah, it's gonna come like tomorrow. Tomorrow comes and they give you your paycheck. You're good. But let's say that you you're like, all right, paychecks today, guys. Give me the paycheck. And they're like, oh, it's coming. Don't worry. Come back tomorrow. And then you come back. They still don't have it. And then it's like September. And you're like, where's my paycheck from that week? You'd probably be a little bit more on edge at that point. Like, sometime after that, the time that they tell you to wait, you're probably going to be like, hey, I need to know when this paycheck's coming. Where is it? What happened to it? Then like, all right, I'm just gonna like fucking panic right now. It's like you're not given a reasonable amount of time for anything to happen, and that's how DSP lives his life. He lives by instant gratification. The thing he shits on other people for doing.
Here, it claims that it's in process. It's very frustrating. Okay. Um. So, if you like this content, please support it. Whether that means you do super chat, you become a member, or you tip me. I would prefer tips, but any support is appreciated. We have new stuff tonight. I put the platinum vest back in rotation. If we raise $100, there's 2 new hats no one has seen. If we hit the tip skulls, all right. So there's good stuff coming out of this, and I hope that you guys will consider supporting if you can. I'm not asking for anyone to go outside of something that's safe or comfortable for them. All right. I'm just saying
Safe and comfortable.
If you
what?
like the content?
I'm not asking for you guys to go outside what's safe and comfortable, but guys, I got a vest that's $100, and you know, like I think this was the Monday rant that people are bringing this up, and I've said this so many times that you guys already know what I'm gonna say. You can DSP cannot fucking dunk on Bad Bunny ever. No one can at this point when it comes to DSP, because the only thing Bad Bunny fucking said was Twitch subs are $5. Like, you can say that's fucking like, you know, like the way she said she yelled at her chat, all that stuff, like, which is fine. You know, you don't have to. I'm not saying you have to love her now, but uh, it was $5. That's like, you know, it's not egregious. I'll say it that way. Okay, it's not an egregious amount of money. It's not like, what the fuck. This is ridiculous. He's saying like, I'm not asking you guys to go crazy, but the vest, I need $100 for that, $150 for a hat, which he can't say anymore because he changed it. But even then, it's like he wants people to give him $100 and $150. Sure, he's asking for one payment, but it's like he wants all his fans to give him that, pretty much, like piecemeal, whatever the fuck, which is like ridiculous. And he has been begging for memberships and all these things, and and he has done this in the past as well. It's not a YouTube thing. I mean, he has done this on Twitch as well, but it just floors me that he has begged way more hard. Way more hard. Wow. Wow. He has begged way harder than Bad Bunny has ever done, as far as I'm concerned. As far as I've seen. I mean, I've not seen anything that said the other, the other way. But like it's insane to me that no one does like videos on it as much. And I'm not necessarily saying like, oh, let's fucking cancel him, but it just floors me that this dude can get away with half the shit he's saying, just in the grand scheme of things. But I guess it just comes to show how fucking tiny DSP is as a streamer. He has no one to give enough of a shit about what he says than a fucking Greek and than a fucking Greek. Yeah. Yeah, guys.
Missed a super chat? I did? Crap. Oh, you're right. He said another thing, this Rich Piana guy. I don't know who this is. He says Rich Piana let trolls comment and it boosted his algorithm. See, here's the thing. I don't care about that. At one point, I did. I cared about the YouTube.
You don't care about the algorithm? The thing that might give you more money? Okay, yeah, who cares about that? And then he says this, but then we'll complain later about how he can't grow. There's no growth on YouTube. Phil, there's a way to grow here. I don't care about that. But there's no way to grow on YouTube. I mean, YouTube has a lot of dumb shit. I was listening to this interview a month ago. This person was saying that YouTube's algorithm is kind of fucked up in the sense that if you upload a lot of videos, and then if you were to for some reason decide I'm not gonna upload any videos of this big video coming out, and I'm not gonna put out as much videos anymore for this video, YouTube will just ruin your analytics at that point. Like, you will just be out of the algorithm, and the search ranking and all that. Like, that fucks your channel up. At least that's what this person was saying. Like, he thinks that that's the case. So just imagine if DSP for some reason cannot upload all his videos anymore. Like, he whatever, right? Or less videos, because that was the other thing. Like, the guy was saying, like, if you either stop uploading a lot of videos or you upload less videos, that's gonna hurt your reach pretty much. And I kind of hearing that is making me wonder when he did the switch from doing 10-minute videos to doing hour-long videos, if that also fucked his channel up. You know, with that knowledge. But that was like 2018. I don't know when that switch happened with the video output metric, but that could also hurt his channel too. But he just doesn't care about the algorithm, the thing that he would need to get more viewers and more fans. But no, not gonna do that. Fuck that.
YouTube metrics and algorithms and things. I don't care about that shit anymore because at this point, I'd much rather just have people enjoy the videos than have to see 1,000 nasty, disgusting, and really nasty things. So,
like, but he says this, and it's like, yeah, man, you just like there was an era, a point in YouTube videos where so many YouTubers were saying like, guys, it's like hard making a living on YouTube, and this like a lot of people were complaining about that, and there was a big pushback of people saying, I don't care. I just want to watch your videos and enjoy them. I don't want to hear about this and that, right? And a lot of YouTubers, at least the ones I follow as well, kind of stopped doing that as well. Like, they just kind of like, okay, we'll just make videos and all that stuff and worry about that on the back end. Whatever. You know, it is what it is. So DSP kind of has that approach when he says this, but it means fucking nothing when he complains and cries about not getting a lot of members and not growing. Like, he can't complain about there's no growth on YouTube when he doesn't even try to grow. Like, I'm more sympathetic or empathetic, whatever the fuck. I'm bad at I get getting those two confused. One day I'll get them right, but I understand more of people who are actively trying to grow their channel, and they're like, I can't grow because of this reason or that reason through YouTube's metrics or whatever. And it's like, yeah, that does suck. You know, you're trying to put yourself out there, you're trying to grow, and like the system just doesn't let you grow as much as it used to in the past. Okay. But if that person was telling me, I don't care about that, but I can't grow, man. I can't grow. I'd be like, dude, did you even try? Like, I at least am starting to try a little bit more. Like, I'm trying to add more thumbnails to my videos, trying to make better playlists. I'm trying to do that kind of stuff to at least make my videos more like uh watchable. And I think at a time I was doing way too much videos. Like I was just kind of dumping them all up, and I was like, you know what? I should just slow this down a little bit, slow my roll here. So I'm experimenting on some stuff here and there. But DSP doesn't even he doesn't want to try. He just wants to grow without any effort. Which okay. It's like I want to draw good, but I don't want to fucking do any studies or references. I just want to draw good. Damn it.
Okay,
I don't want to
OBS
try.
error, son of a bitch. Let's try that again. All right, on to Athena, and after that, I think we're gonna fight the Minotaur.
It's kind
I'm
of funny.
pretty
You know that thing about like
the Minotaur's coming up.
there's all these videos now about this stuff, like the unrecorded begging, but he has always done that actually. uh, oh god, remember we played Fall Guys? Ugh, Detox. I watched this. This was pretty good. I will say, and I kind of enjoy these the detox stuff. Pretty fun stuff. Oh, punishes his viewers. I don't think I've seen this at all ever.
No, it's the only viewer does it. Do you think there would be any company
Oh, this was the video I was talking about. It was this. I think Hate Army Watch also uploaded a video about this. I listened to this and it made me want to do another video like the Lord Dump video I did in the past, where like 2 weeks ago, where I just want to kind of talk about how he just his attitude towards viewers and all that shit. But we'll watch this.
that would be willing to risk it, to have a sponsorship with me? No. Here's the thing. Here's how sponsorships and marketing work. Okay, you have to have a situation
God.
where you
The
feel.
sponsorship. I hate when you talk about sponsors now. I just fucking hate it because it's always a narrative. It's like this video. He forgot the narrative that he doesn't want to do sponsorships. He's a independent guy. He hates sponsors. He doesn't want to worry about what he has to say, etc., etc. And that was his longtime narrative. But this and then he also says like, "Oh, the trolls ruined it" and all this stuff. But this is just dumb.
The exposure your product or service will get by having a sponsorship deal is going to give you enough positive to outweigh any negative. All right?
That's not how sponsors work. Sponsors is they just want the brand out there. They just want to throw it out and get people to promote their stuff. They don't care about the drama. If they did, Keemstar, uh, Critical, Ordinary Gamer, H3H3, like those. I mean, like of course, Critical and some Ordinary Gamer does a lot of other content. I don't want to say that they're drama YouTubers, but they do other content. But they have drama videos and all that stuff, and they can still get sponsors if they wanted to. If these sponsorships do not want drama, then why would they give them sponsors? Now, of course, people could say, well, Keemstar lost his sponsor because of H3H3, dude. But I kind of feel that he either... I don't follow Keem, okay, fucking, I don't know if he still has a sponsor or he doesn't, he has a new one, I don't know. I just remember was it Mountain Dew, or was it another company? I think it was some energy drink or whatever that he lost. And then, but I'm like, I doubt he's gonna never get a sponsor after that. Like, come on. Like, you're telling me that a sponsor's gonna be like, this guy has this many viewers still. I don't want to sponsor that. I don't know. I just. But HHG has sponsors. Ordinary Gamer has sponsors, etc., etc. You know what I mean? Okay.
Now, let's say right now, there's a new controller for the console, and someone sends me the controller,
But I
and I
guess
text.
I think it's a little different though. Well, I'll get into it later on. I mean, he kind of goes into it. That'll help my point.
Oh, it's great. They may sell what? A couple hundred controllers tops as a result of my sponsorship. But then, if for 2 straight weeks, assholes harass their social media, they can't even use their social media because all there is toxic comments to everything they say and do.
Now this is dumb. Companies get a lot of fucking shitty comments. Like Nestle, I read this months ago, but Nestle was like in trouble for like I don't even think it got resolved, to be honest. I think it just got like fucking corporated. The corporate win happened, guys. Uh, they got in trouble, I guess, of exploiting child labor. But Nestle was like saying like, "Hey, this is not in the United States, so you cannot fucking be mad at me, okay? I'm doing this in a different country. This has nothing to do with American laws. It's legal there. Leave me alone. Goodbye." It was that kind of shit that happened. I guarantee there was a point where people were posting that under every single Nestle tweet. I have a feeling that that was a thing for a bit. And you don't see Nestle like, "Oh shit, guys, we gotta fucking change it. We gotta get rid of this." They just kept going because Nestle is big. Nestle is a big company. They're big boys. They can do what the fuck they want because you'll buy their chocolate. Damn it. Wait, was it even Nestle or was it the Oreo company? Nabisco? Was it Nabisco or Nestle? I don't fucking know. All these companies, fucking bullshit. I ain't gonna stand for it. If I had a company, it would be good, clean shit. It would be like perfect. It would be a well-oiled machine, and we will be making Cleo plushies. There we go. That'd be a moneymaker. And they talk. What they say, I can't tell you. It's gonna be something. All right.
The couple hundred sales, did it really equate to having that happen, right? You know what I'm saying? And
Companies don't care.
that's the thing is,
like
the people...
Okay, so like the thing is like with the Keemstar and H3 thing, I think it's more to do with like H3 kind of like bringing a lot of stuff forward, and then the sponsor seeing that and like, okay, this guy, nah, cut him, whatever. It wasn't like a bunch of people were spamming them about it because I'm sure they do. I'm sure they spam regardless, but it was mostly H3 that kind of brought it up. It wasn't just fucking random tweets, and I don't even, and even on the scope of DSP, for example. I don't think fucking any company would give a shit about DSP and the trolls. Like, OP Seats cared, but it's OP Seats, and I don't. And look where they went. Look where they went. Just like Spawn Seats. Spawn Seats said that they'd care. They don't care about trolls, and then the trolls happen, and then they're like, oh fuck. Oh, it feels bad.
People who criticize me the harshest, okay, the most harsh criticism that I hear is Phil's streams, he talks too much about money and he asks too much from his viewers. When Phil has an issue with money, he appeals to his viewers for it, and that's not right, right? Everyone else has a job, they earn their money, but Phil doesn't earn, he just begs on stream.
Time for a free victim segment.
Okay? But here's the thing. If it weren't for those very same people who harass any sponsorship opportunity I've ever had to make them go away, right? Products that I would...
But this is literally assuming the people who are harassing the sponsors are the same people like me. I might have actually, you know what? I might have tweeted at OP Seats about DSP to be honest. I might have, maybe, but that was a long time ago. I was young. I was a kid. I grew up, but I didn't talk to LOL. I don't think. At least I don't remember if I did. I didn't talk to Twitch about the bounty boards or anything that's if I let slide because I didn't give a shit. But am I part of the same group of people who attack the Twitter? I guess one instance is enough for Phil, but this is a big assumption to make, and it's kind of unfair to and not understanding the criticism on top of that, because no one is complaining. No, it's fine in my opinion if DSP just wants to go on pre-stream and say, "Hey guys, if you want to tip me, you can support me by tips, super chats, memberships. Tips are good. They help me right away. Thank you for your support. Let's get gaming, and that was it. Like that's fine. It's fine to do like that kind of plug because it's like okay, straightforward and to the point. I mean that's fine. Uh, it's literally the issue is guys. I got a mortgage payment. Like, earlier I mentioned that era of YouTube videos where everyone was talking about how like they can't make as much doing videos or whatever the fuck. Like that part of YouTube history. Even then, those YouTubers were not giving us, guys. I gotta pay my mortgage. I got bills to pay, and you know, it wasn't even that. They were just like, yeah, I'm not making as much as I used to, and it kind of sucks because I put a lot of effort into this video, and I'm not getting like paid for it, whatever. Which is like fine. Like, like people didn't like that as much, but I at least understood the issue because they spent time making a video that they felt that they should be paid for because they put time and effort into doing their video, whatever. And then it's like, oh yeah, like I didn't get paid as much as I did, whatever, because of bullshit, whatever. That's whatever. But they didn't go on and on about how they can't pay their mortgage and oh guys, I need to pay for electricity, guys, car payment coming up, healthcare. Like I didn't have to hear that from anyone. DSP is the only person I fucking watch that talks about their fucking bills. And it's like, who fucking does this? Like, no one cares. No one cares about your fucking bills, DSP. And this is the problem that people are bringing up. And instead, it's like, well, those criticisms are dumb because you chase away the sponsors. There's other ways you can make money, dumbass, that you choose not to do. And also, like, what is the harm of him doing a sponsor? So like he could do a sponsor, he does it, and if they're like okay, we'll pay for this one thing, and then they bail, whatever, then that's it. You got your paycheck. Like, and the thing that's so dumb, and this is also putting aside that he has gotten. Actually, you know what? This is a shitty thing because I'm gonna bring up Pixel Buster. Remember that guy, Pixel Buster on Twitter. Uh, You know what's kind of funny? A little side tangent with Pixel Buster because this is like an old thing, but uh, Pixel Buster I was actually like in a lot of detractor circles. Actually, if you think about it, because I think Tevin name dropped him in an old video. This was an old ancient video back when DSP was on YouTube for the first that original time. But anyways, a lot of people mentioned Pixel Buster about how he tricked game developers that he'll do a review for the games, and he never did a review. He just kept telling them, "Yeah, I'll do a review. Give me a review copy," and then he just would play the game or not. I don't know. He would just get free games, and then he would never review them. DSP has gotten review copies of Sonic and Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. He didn't do a review for it. He just did a playthrough of it, said it sucks, and bounced. And then mentioned that he got it for free. Extinction was the only game he got for free that he did a review for. Like that was a review copy that he got, and he actually did a review. And then that was it. That was the last time. He got a Hori controller that he doesn't use. Did a review for it, which it is the dumbest. This one, if I was Hori, I think Hori might have been pissed at that video because if I remember correctly, I don't even think he used it because you know what, field trip time. Because I don't think he used it. I think he was talking about Cat's review of it. DSP Gaming. Let's do Hori. Let's see what that pulls up. Here it is. Damn Ex Machina.
What's going on, everyone? DSP here. And today I'm doing something pretty special. I'm actually going to be doing a mini review of a product that I've had the privilege of checking out over the last week. This product was provided to me free of charge by the manufacturer in order for me to try it out with a particular game release that I've actually been playing a lot of this last week. The game being Animal Crossing New Horizons, and the product being...
That makes no sense. They gave you this thing to play Animal Cross. Oh, hold
in
up.
order for me to try it out with a particular game release that I've actually been playing.
A particular game release. Animal Crossing. The Daemon X Machina controller. Play this with Animal Crossing. Was someone at Hori fucking stoned out of their mind? And they were like, yeah, man. Dude, this guy is playing Animal Crossing. Let's give him the fucking Daemon X Machina.
Playing a lot of this last week. The game being Animal Crossing New
Whatever.
Horizons, and the product being the Hori Split Pad Pro Daemon X Machina Edition. In fact, the actual product I'm showing you is not the entire Switch itself, but it's actually the controller attachment.
It's
on
not the
side
Switch itself, it's the controller attachment, you don't
of
say.
the Switch. It comes in this little nice box right here, and yes, this was a tie-in with the game Daemon X Machina from last year.
Whoa.
And is
what a
branded
shock.
as such. It even has special colors, you know, being black and red, as well as having a button right here that has the special X. It's a red X, like the X from the logo of Daemon X Machina. Okay, now full
I wanna get back to
disclosure,
that game.
I am not
I
being
enjoyed
paid
it.
whatsoever for this mini review. This product was provided to me free of
Wait,
charge.
what?
The X from the logo of Daemon X Machina. Okay, now full disclosure, I am not being paid whatsoever for this mini review. This product was provided to me.
Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Wait a fucking minute here. He said he's not being paid for this review. Later on complains that he didn't get the paycheck for this product because of the trolling. But in the video he said he didn't get paid for it. What?
Me free of charge to review, and that was the only kind of compensation that I received for it, and it's the only compensation I'll be receiving moving forward. But if
What?
you're interested in more
Oh my
information about
God.
said product, please check the description.
No, I don't think anyone caught that. Because no one mentioned it. Everyone was like saying, oh, because like the only thing we were saying about it was like, oh, you know, because he mentioned like it was COVID. Oh, the people in the office wasn't from COVID. You know, COVID like delayed everything or whatever the fuck that whatever the excuse was of that time. And then, he then said it was the trolls. The trolls attacked Tori to not pay him. But then in the fucking video, he says he wasn't being paid. Where does the truth begin and the lies end? Holy shit! DSP should watch this video and then explain why he didn't get paid to do this because of the trolling, even though in this video he says he couldn't get paid. Oh, okay.
This video for a link to where you can check this out
Holy
on
shit.
Amazon.com. Okay.
I'm glad I
So,
watched it now.
First of all,
I'm
just
happy.
to show you what exactly we're talking about. This is my Switch, and attached to it are the Split Pad Pro controllers. In a very easy method, you can dock and undock them by pressing a button on the back, and they easily slide on and off the
Just
sides
like
of your
the
Switch.
Joy-Cons. But okay.
Okay. So this
Okay.
is essentially what I'm reviewing today. The two halves of the Split Pad Pro. Now, immediately looking at this, you might be saying, gee, I wonder, is this a controller? Is this an accessory? How
Is
does
this
this
a
work?
controller?
The Split Pad Pro is meant to be an essential replacement for the Joy-Cons. For many of you like
How does this thing work?
me out there, you probably agree with me that the Joy-Cons aren't very good. The Joy-Cons are kind of wonky. The thumbstick quality isn't very good. Sometimes you can get joystick drift, which is really annoying. The buttons on the
The fucking PR Phil is coming out. You guys hate it when there's Joy-Con drift. Don't get the Nintendo loser cons. Get the damn Ex Machina cons.
Joy-Con are quite frustrating. In particular, there's no D-pad on it. Instead, it's just 4 buttons. And in particular, a lot of people just don't find it comfortable trying to play their Nintendo Switch in a handheld mode with the Joy-Cons. When I first got my Switch, I tried doing it a little bit off-stream with the Joy-Cons, and I did not enjoy it. My wife tried playing the Switch with the Joy-Cons last year. She did not enjoy it. So,
you guys think that they're still using that Daemon X Machina controller in 2021? I don't think so. I'm pressing the Daemon X Machina X on that one.
I've had no real positive experiences with those Joy-Cons. As quickly as I possibly could, I ended up getting a replacement controller so I wasn't using those Joy-Cons, okay? So for those of you who don't like the Joy-Cons, the Split Pad Pro is going to be a great solution to
No,
that problem.
because
Now,
you can't.
I
use
have
it
to say this up front, the
in this
one
mode.
real shortcoming of the Split Pad Pro, it's not a standalone gamepad.
Yeah, there you go. So never mind. He also misses out that like it has issues with the battery too. I think the battery's pretty short on that. But okay, so I thought he said that like Cap used it, but I was wrong. Feels bad.
Standby games. For example, I was playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey already on Twitch. I already had a playthrough going. I liked the game. I did a sponsored stream of Assassin's Creed Odyssey, okay? Made money doing it. And then guess what they did? They went and harassed Ubisoft and the game developers of Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and they got me blacklisted from that campaign, so I could never do a sponsored stream ever again on Twitch. That's exactly what happened.
I love that he says this. I love that he says this. But it's funny. It's funny, right? How when when that happened, he literally typed in a chat. He never said this on the stream, I don't think. If he did, it was a night stream, so that pre-stream never gets uploaded. That the bounty boards had Magic the Gathering as an option. He's like, I don't want this sucks. I'm not doing it. And then that became I got blacklisted. Hmm.
So, you're telling me I'm bad for every time that I need some help to appeal to my viewers, yet all the opportunities I had to make money outside of that, you shut down through your own.
Why don't you go for another MCN then, DSP? You were able to get Curse during the trolls. You were able to get oh no, just Curse. It was just Curse. You almost got to Laveria until the trolls saved him. Man, imagine if that. I think Tevin mentioned this back in the day that he kind of, and now I'm agreeing with him at this point. I think everyone agrees at this point. It would have been great if no one talked about Laveria at all. Like they just let it happen naturally. It would have been great. There's an alternate timeline somewhere where DSP fell for it and he got locked out of his own channel. That happened. No, in that same alternate reality where that happened, that happens. He gets locked out, and then he gets a job, and then becomes a positive guy. He then comes back to YouTube under a different name, and it's like, "Hi guys, remember me? I was Darkside Phil, and then I fell for a scam. My YouTube channel I got locked out of my own YouTube channel, but I'm back now. And this time, I have it. I still have a job, guys. Don't worry, but we're just gonna game and relax." And he's like a cool guy now. That's Man, we missed out on that reality. He does multiplayer events. He has no trolls. It's like Lightside Phil, but like real. You know what I mean? Or maybe that's where Lightside Phil comes from. Maybe that's the reality. Maybe.
Harassment. So the ultimate hypocrites there are them. It's not that they have any valid criticism of me at all. They just want me to fail no matter what. Money outside of that, you shut down through your own harassment. So,
But what I do has nothing to do with what other people do. Why are you lumping me with other people? That's it's like me saying like the Super Puppy guy is a DSP fan, and DSP fans are terrible because of that guy. He does all these things is because of them. But then when he does, because he does that to him as well. He kind of says Super Puppy is part of the trolls because he copyright striked him. But whatever, it is what it is. What can you do?
so the ultimate hypocrites there are them. It's not that they have any valid criticism of me at all. They just want me to fail no matter what. They want to shut down my opportunities.
But see how fair this is. There is genuine criticism about how he panhandles his fans for money, but he just goes so overboard with it. Like I don't care. Like it's fine. Maybe that's not the right word, but it's fine if he wants to like tell his fans to support him and all that. Like that's fine. Do that. But I don't think the fans should be responsible or care about the bills you pay. Like, why is that relevant to them?
To be successful outside of making revenue on a stream, but then if I try to make revenue on a stream, they criticize me and say it's begging. You can't have it both ways. If you think that me sitting here and appealing to my viewership and saying, hey, I need some help is bad, then don't shut down the opportunities.
One, you don't just say that. You go overboard with it. You make it sound like you're a home. He sounds like a homeless guy. I've said this before. A homeless guy in a house. Like, I think homeless people are less annoying. I guess that's kind of a mean thing to say, to be honest. To say that, yeah, homeless people are less annoying. Like, I don't mean it. I don't want to be a neggy negative guy, okay? But they're not. I got it. They're not as aggressive asking for money as DSP is. Like, you know, and a homeless guy is more depressing because it's a fucked up situation they're in. And DSP has a house, and he's like, guys, I need payment. I need to pay the mortgage. I need to do this. And it's like, yeah, it sucks. Life's hard. Life sucks. It is. Everyone's in the same boat. But begging for bills, I've said this before, like, in that lower dump video, to the effect that this is all that's going on with him. It's just pay my bills. My bills are coming up, and it's like, this isn't stuff you should be using to get people to pay to give you money, because eventually people are just gonna naturally stop caring, and they're just not gonna help when you need it. Like, that's why a lot of people try to find other ways to get people to give them money. They have Patreon, they have better goals and all this stuff. And the membership goals he's been doing are just fucking garbage. Do a marathon event, Feasting with the King. Like, he just does not want to do viewer's choice because he's afraid of getting a JRPG in there. But it's like, you're getting paid by the fucking membership for it. And if that's such an issue, find other ways to make memberships more appealing and make that and find other ways to make things appealing. And he's gonna eventually have to come to the realization that he might be a boring motherfucker. Like, I go to streams, and like, when I do a stream, you know, I'm not Mr. fucking Moneybags, but it's like, either that I don't see it as like, oh, my viewers are to blame. That's why. It's probably just like, I'm either not playing a game that they like, or it's just me. It's probably me. I'm probably not as entertaining as as I think I am. Like, I fucking suck, but uh it's stuff that you could just try to do stuff. Like, you just have to put effort. And you have to be okay if people don't find you entertaining. And sometimes that's a pill you have to swallow. But if you put effort into trying to do things differently and better, you might find something that works. His commentary just doesn't work, because then when he tries to be more active with his audience, it just comes off fake. Because he would spend a week being like dead silent, and then it could be one day where he's like, "All right, guys, I wonder if I could do this. I could do that. What do you guys think?" It would be this weird like tone that just doesn't feel genuine, and it just doesn't work. And he just needs to find something else that works. Like, I kind of feel he shouldn't have given up on KO Gaming. He should have tried to make that work. Try doing those videos on DSP Gaming. But no, he can't do that. He's afraid to do edited content, and he doesn't even have the software for it, even though you could just use a free editing software for it. Like, you could even, I'm sure there is a cheaper free alternative to video editing. I'm sure there is. Like, there's alternatives to Photoshop that are more affordable and better, in my opinion. Like, Clip Studio Paint is pretty good. I like that application a lot, actually. One that's free that's also really good is Medi Bang Paint. I don't use that one as much anymore, but it's really good. It has the same kind of interface as Photoshop almost. That one's good. It gives you free cloud storage too, so that's always a plus. Um, the Clip Studio Paint's good. It's always on sale, and the basic version of it is really fucking good. Like, you can really tell that Clip Studio Paint probably cares about the customers that they have. And DSP just doesn't care to find alternatives. He just goes with the meme. Well, video editors use Premiere. I'm gonna use Premiere because that's the standard. Why experiment with other applications that are cheaper? Okay.
That I have outside of it. If I have an opportunity for a sponsorship, don't go harass Hori. Don't go harass a game developer. Don't go harass.
But the Hori sponsorship wasn't a sponsorship. It was a review copy that you did for free. But okay.
Whatever other company it may be, let them judge for themselves whether or not they want to have me legitimately
You know what?
as a part of their...
It makes me wonder if a fan donated that Damon X Machina thing for Cat, and then he did a review for it to pretend it was a review copy.
Campaign. All right? But that's the thing, is that they won't do that. They want to harass me in every situation. In any way, any avenue that I have to get ahead or make out or have success, they want to shut it down, but then they blame me when I have to...
What if these people just don't want you to have sponsorships because you tell us every day that you don't want sponsorships? DSP literally tells us every day that he doesn't want a sponsorship. Now, he tells us here that, oh, you can have it both ways. You can't criticize me and say that you can't criticize me and go after my sponsorships, dude. Don't go after my opportunities and say that I'm begging or whatever. You can have it both ways. But this dude wants it both ways. He wants to have sponsorships and not have sponsorships at the same time. But okay, I guess it's different for him. He's a cool guy.
Seek other ways to make ends meet. I would not be in the situations I'm in right now if it weren't for their constant online harassment. Seriously, do you really feel that I would have lost my Twitch sponsorship if I didn't have that huge group of trolls harassing me constantly? Really? If I was just a normal guy with a normal following on Twitch...
I think he should have lost that Twitch sponsorship because he was just being fake with it and being obnoxiously fake. Like, you really think he was gonna play LOL when that game came out? Okay.
Do you really think I would have lost...
And this dude complains about how the trolls are hypocrites and all this stuff, but he's a hypocrite himself. He tells us every day that he doesn't want sponsorships, he doesn't want to worry about the things he says, and then says that I want sponsorships, but the trolls won't let me have them.
Lost the partnership? Really? Of course not. Because it's these shitheads who harass me, trolls harassing me constantly. Really? If I was just a normal guy with a normal following on Twitch, do you really think I would have lost the partnership? Really?
I hate that tone. It sounds like you watch an anime or whatever, and they might reuse the same audio clip to save money. Like if a character says no, they might just use the same clip again to say no. They might do it for comedic effect now, but you know what I mean. That's what that sounds like, and it's so fucking obnoxious. Really? You think this is gonna happen? Really? You think if I got a job, I get paid? Really? But like, he could have lost the Twitch partnership anyway. There's all this bullshit going on Twitch lately, guys. Like the fucking hate raids, you know? But, he fucking is negative. He's a toxic guy. He makes fun of other people. He says that people are stupid. They say this and that. Whatever. He could always lose his partnership over that, and that's what they found. And he's like, no, man, the trolls harassed them, but Twitch sucks. Okay.
Of course not. Because it's these shitheads who harass me constantly that put me into these situations. Right? If I had a bunch of sponsorships...
I mean, he literally acts as if he was streaming on Twitch and he wasn't being mean to people. Like, he never got in trouble for making fun of a blue-haired guy. Like, he acts as if he was, like, the fucking Bob Ross of fucking Twitch streams. And then he's like, they banned me, dude. Like, it's like if Bob Ross was doing his little, like, show where he's painting, and then, like, the network bans him. And he's like, why did you ban me? Why did you ban me? He's like, you said offensive words. And he's like, I was talking about painting trees, dude. Like, that's what DSP thinks of himself. He thinks he's like the fucking Bob Ross. But he's not. He ain't fucking positive. He's not a posy guy. Fucking negative. Fucking shit on people every day. Ah,
right now from a drink company because I drink their drink on stream all the time.
company.
Maybe some clothing company because I wear their shirts on stream.
Clothing company.
Controllers and stuff that I use on my headphones, right? All these are sponsorship opportunities everyone else gets. I can't get them. So I can't make a living doing this through sponsorships. So then I appeal to my viewers, oh, that's begging, that's bad. No, all these are sponsorship opportunities everyone else gets. I can't get them.
Why?
So I can't make a living doing this through sponsorships. So then I appeal to my...
such a negative outlook. I can't get them because of that. Like, this is some, like, defeatist attitude bullshit. Like, there is, like, oh my god, it's gonna probably get political, okay? I'm sure there is, like, systematic reasons why people don't get hired for jobs and all that stuff. I'm sure that happens every day, here and there, or whatever, you know? But DSP is complaining, like, but that stuff is like, you know, that's its own thing, and DSP acts like that. He acts as if like he's as persecuted as them, but like he wouldn't say that directly, but he implies it by saying shit like this. I can't get opportunities like everyone else because of this. It's like he might as well just say the meme. I can't get this because I'm a white man. Yeah, I'm sure that's it.
My viewers, oh, that's begging, that's bad. No, it's your fucking fault. You idiots who criticize me are the same ones who do the fucked up illegal trolling actions that make me have to do that. It's your fault.
Nope.
You are the ultimate hypocrites. You're the scumbags. You're the losers. You're the ones who create the situation that then you complain.
How am I a hypocrite? I never said I would never be. I don't want sponsors, but I want sponsors. I never said that. Well, I never said I'd never go back to Twitch, then go back to Twitch. I never said that. So why are you calling me a fucking hypocrite, buddy?
About after. It's you. So grow the fuck up. Same reason why people say to me, Phil, why won't your wife be on your streams? Well, when she tried to be on my streams...
The people asking that aren't even the fucking trolls. This is so stupid. This is the dumbest fucking rant. And this kind of frustrated me a little bit because he's and it just floors me. Imagine you're a DSP fan, right? And you're like, hi, Phil. Can Kat come on a stream? You're the same guy that trolled her when she was on stream. And it's like, really? That guy? Like, imagine if Derek asked that. Is Derek the same guy that harassed Kat? I guess so.
In 2018, when she moved in with me, everyone harassed her. There were, every time she showed up, things about her looks, things
she literally told us that she doesn't care. She knows that people are calling her a horse and she didn't care. This is so dumb. It's so obvious why she just couldn't take it anymore. Which, honestly, I don't even... You know what? I'm probably the only fucking DSP troll, detractor, whatever to say this, but I'm probably giving Kat more faith than her own fucking husband, okay? I know. Imagine, guys, you know what? Imagine after all this, all the stuff I say about Kat, she cheats on him with me. Imagine that. Anyways, I don't even think it's because of Kat. Because if you think about it, if you really think about it like this, right? DSP is an honest guy. He never lied. He never lied until he had to protect his family, right? For the Halloween marathon, he was telling us that Kat won't stay around for the whole marathon. She's only gonna be there for like 2 games or whatever, and she's gonna leave. That's what he told us. This. The event happens. Trolls came in, did trolling things, and then DSP probably saw that. Was like, and to protect Kat from the trolls, he said that she didn't like it, and she was a victim, and all this stuff, all that shit. So. In my theory is that she doesn't care. She didn't care about half the shit that was going on in chat. It's just DSP taking the choice away from her, taking the opportunity away from her because of the trolls. Because and even then, it kind of matches up with how DSP reacts to things. Trolls do something, he just doesn't do it anymore. Oh, the trolls ruined House Source, not doing that anymore. Trolls ruined, whatever. They ruined something, he stopped doing it. Trolls ruined Cat, not bringing her on stream anymore. But it would be better to because and the thing is that what sounds better to you? If let's say that you're DSP, would it sound better to say the trolls attacked Cat and they made her cry and she felt terrible because of the trolls, or yeah, she just I just don't want her to be on stream anymore. What would garner more sympathy? And DSP is a dude that loves sympathy baiting. He loves that shit. Like if he was an alien that fed on sympathy, he'd be the fucking queen. The queen alien of it. Where it's like this thing is feeding off of our sympathy and it's just DSP feeding on it because that's what he does. And so I don't even think it was the trolls or Cat. It was DSP. He just likes the sympathy. He likes being the victim.
About her past that have nothing to do with her being on my stream. Constant online harassment to the point where after being on my stream 3 times, she never wanted to be on my streams ever again. Who are the people who are oh my god, I can't believe she won't be on the stream? Them, the same fucking.
But your fans say this too, though. If OIC said it, would he be a troll too?
People who mass harassed her are the people who want her on the streams back. It's like
I don't give a shit if she's on or not. She didn't offer anything anyway. It actually is kind of a benefit for her to not be on stream because it made it was actually it's kind of depressing. The streams were more boring with her around. Like that's how bad it was. The fucking I was supposed to say FYI. The IRL streams with Cat are so boring. Like look at it. Let's watch it. Let's take a looky look if it ever loads. DSP Gaming. Like, look at this shit. Look how boring this is.
okay, so Albus Albus Dumbledore, not Dumbledore, but Dumbledore tipped $30 and wants to know how many people at the gym do curls in the squat rack. Well, they're not very smart if they're doing curls off the squat rack. I wonder if that's a meme or something. That people go to the gym, they don't even know what.
Look what she added. Look what she added. Is she a fucking snake? I want to hear that again.
Curls in the squat rack. Oh Dumbledore, but Dumbledore.
That is literally the perfect snake impersonation.
Tipped $30 and wants to know how many people at the gym do curls in the squat rack. Well, they're not very.
She should be a snake. She should voice snakes.
Smart if they're doing curls off the squat rack. I wonder if that's a meme or something. That people go to the gym, they don't even know what the rack is, and they're doing the wrong exercise on it because they don't know. Maybe it is.
I concur.
Did you ever notice that? You ever go to the gym and you notice someone doing the completely wrong exercise on a machine?
I mean, I'm sure I don't really pay attention to
I'm sure I don't pay attention.
other people. I just kind of go and do my own thing, but I'm sure that happens.
Okay.
Oh, that's
our freaking leaderboard here is getting huge.
That's rough.
Holy
that was
shit,
a rough
these long
reaction.
names.
That sounds like you're lying about going to the. Oh man. Goes with the detractor meme that she's cheating on Phil. Like, oh yeah, you ever go to the gym? Yeah, I don't notice them. I'm doing my own thing. I mean, I went to a gym, and it's kind of hard to ignore some people, to be honest. I got annoyed. I was trying to, every time I went to the gym's no more. The gym went away. But every time I want to go, someone would be using the machines I want. And it's like, what the fuck? And then when I finally get to use it, it's fucking broken. And I was like, this motherfucker probably fucking broke it, obviously. It's obviously his fault, not the machine. It's that guy's fault.
Alright, Third Eye the Third.
Oh, shouts out.
Just cheered and said, Kat, what's the wildest thing you've done at a party or that nature? You sound like a rowdy girl.
Oh, guys, we're gonna get the best answer. Oh, let's listen to what she did at parties. She's already thinking all the party stories in her mind. She's like, oh, what can I pull out? The time I did fucking Molly?
Who isn't afraid of dares.
Yeah, let me count all the crazy things I've done. You know, all the drugs
Oh.
and no, I've never even been into parties. Quite.
Never been into parties? What? How are you not into parties? Like, well, I guess for like social people who like go through social anxiety are not into parties, but I think they try to be into parties, which is like good for them. I mean, at least they try. Uh, but okay.
Quite honestly,
Quite honestly.
I never really.
Yeah, it wasn't like you had crazy party days where
No.
you're getting wasted all the time,
No.
and
No.
No.
Okay, so there you go.
She was in college and she wasn't getting wasted all the time, but she works at Fred Meyer. Okay.
I'm
Really
at Fusion
tracks.
Cheer. He says, my question is for Phil. If you got a random message on Facebook from Rambo saying, hey man, what would you do? That would be quite impressive, because I don't have Facebook. So if I actually got a Facebook message from Rambo saying, hey man, that would be an accomplishment. That would
Wow,
mean
look what she added to this stream, man. Oof. Man, what a shame we won't ever see her on stream ever again. I'm not gonna pull up the Halloween marathon again. We've seen that so many times, and it was literally fucking miserable. It was the worst experience. She was just sitting there in silence. And then what also throws a monkey wrench in this whole, well, the trolls ruined it. They were talking about doing fucking Wolfenstein Youngblood. If she was so, like, against going on stream, why was she considering that? And they said that they chose not to because the reviews were bad. But, whatever, okay.
you can't have it both ways. You're the shitheads who did it, but then you don't want to live with the repercussions of your actions. It's like
What if I
you
didn't
want
do
to talk
it?
about being the ultimate dumb fuck hypocrites. That's who these people.
Phil, at that time, I was banned from your channel. How could I possibly be part of your chat at that point? Yeah, you didn't think about that, did you, bitch?
Are, okay? You know, and there's nothing I can do to stop them from doing the heinous actions they do. I wish there was a way, but I can't stop that. Social media is a free and open medium, right?
Oh man,
I can't stop them
What
from
a
harassing
shame.
the sponsor. So that's
what
why
a
I am where I am.
Social media is open to people. Man, it's terrible.
But I'm supposed to now I'm supposed to be responsible for everything, right? I'll take responsibility for the things I fucked up over the years. I know I've said and done things that were stupid. I know I've made bad decisions, especially financial decisions. I'm not that dumb. I will always take for everything, right? I'll take responsibility for the things I fucked up over the years.
He'll only take responsibility when he could profit off it or make himself look good. That's it. That's it.
I know I've said and done things that were stupid. I know I've made bad decisions, especially financial decisions. I'm not that dumb. I will always take responsibility for the bad stuff I do. But there's no fucking way anyone with a rational mind can look at what I've been through in the last 5-6 years and say that's all on Phil. You're out of your mind. Every I do. But there's no fucking way anyone with a rational mind can look at what I've been through in the last 5-6 years and say that's all on Phil.
I mean, sure, he didn't like send himself copyright strikes and all that, sure, but it's but the frustration from people he earned. He earned that. The frustration and like annoyance from people, all that shit.
You're out of your mind.
Get out of your mind.
Every opportunity
Shut
I
up.
have to flip stuff and make stuff better, those people ruin it. And there's nothing I can do about it because they're online, they're anonymous, and there's no repercussions for breaking the law online for the kind of stuff that they do. It's terrible, you know. There's just nothing I can do about it. So that's why I have to appeal to you guys and say, hey, please, let's get the membership goal going for this month. Please, can you tip me today? You know, yeah, because that's how I make my whole living. Because I'm not afforded the opportunities every other content creator gets because of the online harassment. They create the situation, then they complain about the result. You created that, not me. I would love right now to be using a sponsored controller that I enjoy.
Remember when he was in a bad position, like oh my god. Dude, this situation he was saying it was because of like his fucking spending habits. The move cost him so much money. And it just this stuff kind of makes it more questionable about half the finance issues he has, because if you look at the bankruptcy documents, a lot of the credit cards that he opened up, he would probably explain. I think he explained it at one point. that were just from the move. Like he had to open all these credit cards to do the move. The move cost him a lot of money and all this stuff. Like that's what did him in. And sure, no one else was like doing all this stuff, but he was on a decline by the time. By the time he moved to Washington, he was already on a decline. He had to open a fucking Patreon because he stopped doing Twitch. The Patreon was doing fine, and then he decides to not do it anymore because of Pineapple Man. But it's the trolls' fault. Did the trolls tell you to abandon Patreon? Like what? Why? Whatever.
Drinking a sponsored drink that I really like and doing all this stuff. I can't do it because of you, the shitheads. That's why.
And he says this, but he can't have both ways, Phil. He tells us he could get a sponsorship, but he doesn't want to because it's not him. He's not gonna do that. He would never do that. But now it's the trolls. Which is it?
The scumbags who are out there and have no lives, you know?
You know?
But it's just ridiculous, you know? It's absolutely ridiculous that, oh, it's all on Phil. Sure it is, right? Sure. It's totally my fault, right? I've done everything wrong completely. I never did a thing right.
We're the hypocrites,
if that were the case,
but not the guy who said that he doesn't want to get sponsors and he can get sponsors, but he can't get sponsors. That's not hypocritical at all. Those statements do not contradict each other at all.
0 viewers and 0 followers. Seriously, I would have no one who supports me. I would have absolutely... It's totally my fault, right? I've done everything wrong completely. I never did a thing right. If that were the case, then I would have 0 viewers and 0 followers. Seriously.
That's dumb. It's impossible. It's technically impossible to have 0 views on YouTube. It's technically impossible. You can't have it because you will eventually get 1 view. Eventually, one day. It's impossible to get 0 views. But he says this like, oh man, I wouldn't get followers. You were big at one point, and you still get like hundreds of views, like, and people still support you, and people still hate you. Imagine that. And this dude also says that all these content creators are shitty people, and they get like fucking Pro Jared, who had all this stuff going on with him, still gets attention. And DSP's like, well, if that's the case, I'm such a bad person. I should get 0 views. If Pro Jared was such an evil person, shouldn't he get 0 views? Man, it's almost like some people don't care about the drama. Wow. Like, holy shit.
I would have no one who supports me. I would have absolutely...
This is like saying, no, I'm not gonna, no. I'll stick with what I said.
No support at all on any of my streams if it really were the case. The problem is these people don't want to admit that they've been wrong for years. They're the ones who create the situation. Because if they look in the mirror and have to see for... I have absolutely no support at all on any of my streams if it really were the case. The problem is these people don't want to admit that they've been wrong for years. They're the ones who create the situation. Because if they look in the mirror...
I didn't create any situation, Phil. The only situation I created was getting my stream, my channel unbanned in your chat on Twitch. That was the only thing I did. And I did that through the proper channels of asking a mod, like everyone else.
And have to see for themselves how bad they are as people, they could never live with it. They'd have this fucking moment of epiphany of, oh my god, I'm a scumbag.
I mean, DSP should also ask himself then, if this is the case, how come a lot of regulars don't show up? Oh, it's because they're on Twitch, they don't come to YouTube. They're the silent majority. Where's Infinite? Infinite wasn't silent. Infinite was a fan. He talked. He had a voice. Where's he? What happened to him? You know what? I should DM Infinite, see what he's going. You know what? I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna get my phone out. Hold on. I'm gonna in this video as you're watching this, I might get a response. But I'm gonna DM Infinite. I want to see what's going on with him. You know, I hope he's doing good. You know, I give him a hard time all the time on here, but you know, it's that's how it is. All right, I asked him. I sent him the DM. We'll get information someday of what's going on with him. He's probably busy. He's a busy man. He's probably moderating the country. He's now a mod of a state he lives in, whatever that may be. I don't know. He lives in uh Kyrgyzstan. I don't know.
Been wasting all this time in my life, and they don't want to see the harsh reality of how bad they are, how miserable people they are. So instead, they have to completely
Oh, that's shitty too, to sit there and be like, they don't want to focus on how miserable they are. What about you, DSP? What about you, Mister? I can't see my wife. I have only one day off a week. My cat poops everywhere. Uh, I can't grow. I can't get sponsorships. I can't do this. Can't do that. Can't get green screen. Can't do this. Can't do that. Can't get a PC. Can't. Got kicked off from Twitch. That's not miserable. Oh, okay. All right.
shit up and circle jerk each other on the internet to make themselves feel good
Yeah.
about themselves.
Oh man.
It's terrible.
Let me tell you, it's terrible.
All right, Always Hot Tea, you're permanently banned because you're an asshole. Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself. Always hot tea.
I'm not even gonna say what he said because he's such an idiot. I'm just not gonna put up with
So
the bullshit
dumb.
anymore. Really.
So dumb. I wonder what he said. That's one thing I hate about YouTube chat. Like, you can't see what
Standing
he's
plays.
saying.
If it feels like you're being scolded, it's because you feel guilty. Seriously.
And now this is also shitty to say. This guy's like, I feel like I'm being scolded. You feel that way because you feel guilty. This is the shit that I used to do to Phil all the time, kinda. Like, I used to be like, well, he says this because he's guilty, obviously. And I kind of pulled back on that because I kind of felt douchey doing that. So, you know, you live and learn, like the song. But that's such a dumb thing to say. You feel that way because you're guilty. Okay, buddy.
Seriously. I'm not scolding anyone who's a regular viewer, who's a positive supporter. I'm scolding shitheads who harass me online regularly.
But I thought
That's who I'm scolding.
whatever.
Like, literally, none of the people who would come to a regular playthrough, who would be a part of the positive conversation, who would support a stream, or anyone who I'm addressing right now. My long-standing viewers know I'm not talking to them because they've been along for the ride. They've seen the harassment grow.
He says this, but now imagine this is a new viewer, right? A brand new guy, a normie comes in and he just hears this and he's like, "Damn, man, it sounds like you're scolding us." And he goes through all this rant. It's like, you're gonna stick around? You think Stanley Plays is still in that chat? I don't know, maybe a lot. He attracts a lot of weird people, but I said earlier, I think in this video that the streamer I watched, like, she would kind of go into this like conversation with a viewer to kind of go like through their train of thought pretty much, and then it would kind of end it either like that person being banned or them resolving the conversation. Like, okay, like it is what it is, you know. But that is at least meaningful, at least to sit through, because it's kind of interesting. Like, it's kind of interesting, and it didn't feel that awkward. Kind of like it didn't feel that bad, to be honest. I you know, whatever. You either go with it or you don't. Whatever. It is what it is. But with DSP, it's like you don't get that. You just get yelled at all the time, and it's like, what would a normie really stick around for that? To be told, well, longtime fans know what's up. You might be guilty though, but longtime fans knows what's up. It's like, what the fuck? What the fuck is that about?
Grow and grow and grow over the years. They're not dumb. Only dumbasses would actually think that.
And this low-key isolates him from growing as well, because a normie being trolled this, it's like, why? What the fuck? Like, okay, like, longtime fans know this and I don't. Why are you yelling at me about it? Like, okay.
I'm talking to them because they're the ones who do that shit. You see? If you've participated in the online harassment, yes, I'm addressing
Why
you.
is he
You're a
happy about
scumbag.
this?
You need to wake the fuck up. That's why I am where
You're
I am
a scumbag, you need to wake up. Yeah, I'm sure he's gonna get right on that after this.
right now. Right now, I'm on a
Like,
live.
this is like needlessly calling that guy out for no reason. Like, at least with the streamer I watched, she called him out in the sense of like, of what he was saying, and was like, wanted to contribute to the conversation kind of thing. Like, it was that kind of deal. The dude had said, I feel like I'm being scolded at. He's like, well, you're guilty. You're a fucking scumbag. You need to wake up. Like, at least with the other one was like, well, why do you think that? You know, like, I know people work in the game industry that do things, and they do this, they do that. I know that. I know some of these. I talked to some of these people. Oh, okay, is that what you think? Okay, well, you know, sometimes, you know, things can be good, things can be bad. You know, whatever. Like, they were talking about the quality of Nintendo games, because I think this person in the chat was like saying like how not all Nintendo games, like he was saying like Nintendo games kind of suck, they're not as good, whatever, like that kind of thing. And he's like, well, yeah, but I think Nintendo games are good. Like, why do you think that they're bad? And he's like, well, this reason. Oh, okay, well, like that's fine, but other people can also enjoy that thing. It's like, I don't know, if, whatever. It was like that kind of shit. It was like, okay, like at least that's like a conversation, and then it ended with like the person being like, okay, I get it. It is what it is. I understand, and that was it, and it calmed down. But with DSP, it's like escalation. It's just escalating. He doesn't de-escalate shit. Imagine if DSP was sent in to de-escalate uh hmm a spouse dispute, whatever. Like the wife calls the police and it's like, oh, oh no, someone else calls because of the noise complaint or whatever. DSP comes in to de-escalate the situation. You think that's gonna be de-escalated? Oh man.
Live stream, I got $21 in tips out of a goal of 150 that I literally need to make ends meet. How do you think that makes me feel, right? Do I want to sit here and be like, guys, please amp up the support? No. I just want to play the game and enjoy it and have fun.
Then why don't you just play the game? Why is the controller down? Why are you talking to the camera right now if you just want to play the game?
But I'm not allowed to do that because I have to worry about my business because I can't get the support I need because I can't have these outside relationships.
Doesn't he think that doing that might also drive away support? But okay.
Because of the scumbags. That sucks shit. This really feels terrible. I don't like being put into this position. I don't want to bring up every half an hour, oh, by the way, let's hit that tips goal. Oh, by the way, let's get the members going. No, I don't want to do that at all. I have to do that because of the shithead.
So back before he did sub goals, before he did that, I actually, you know what? I want to... I feel like... Hold on, I'm going to check the Discord for the name. I don't want to open Discord right now, okay? But, I think I could pull up the title and search for it that way. Let's see. This is very, very exciting. I can't find it soon. I don't know why I'm doing this. I could just go to his channel because it's not like he uploaded a lot of videos. Let's see. Battlefield. Oh my god, I don't think I'll be able to find it. Unrecorded pre-stream. Poor performance in July. What the fuck? Let's listen to this.
Alright, hello folks. I see people are starting to join. I'm pretty much not going to do a formal pre-stream today. Another impromptu vlog today around the house that's hard. Week I did two. Also now I've done two impromptu vlogs. One on the PewDiePie / Warner Brothers controversy. Domestic box office streaming every day. It's draining, but at the same time I'm hoping that it'll...
Whatever, never mind. But when he had the Patreon goals, he would complain so hard about it. Like, there's old 7 videos about him just being like, guys, you gotta hit the Patreon goal. We gotta hit the Patreon goal. Come on, Patreon goal. We gotta hit it. You know what? Maybe I could just search that because it might be, Patreon. Danganronpa, her Patreon whining. Patreon can't do early access videos or Q&A. Hmm. Income whining.
Okay, everybody, it's time for a break. Gonna take about a 15-minute break here to use the restroom and then play about another hour and a half of Mario coming up on the stream. I would like to thank everyone who has subbed, tipped, or cheered. However, it is a pretty slow day. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a pretty damn slow day here. And this is what I'm worried about with Mario, guys, because keep in mind, I'm not making any money on these videos on YouTube, and other playthroughs that I'm supposed to be making money on keep getting demonetized. But anyway, I'm going to be playing for about 90 more minutes. Alright, everyone, you know what time it is. It's time to save the game and quit the game. So I'd like to say thank you, everyone, for a good stream. That was fun. I hope that you enjoyed it. I want to say thank you to everyone who did cheer, sub, and tip me during the course of today's stream. Because as you know, I make no money on Mario at all on YouTube. And also, like I told you on the pre-stream, sadly, I keep doing the wrong thing. Sadly, some of my current playthroughs that I was making money on are now getting demonetized by YouTube because of bullshit. So
Never mind. But he complained about like people not pledging to his Patreon, and we gotta hit the goal. We gotta hit the goal, guys. You want this to happen? Hit the goal. Hit the goal. But he's like, oh, I didn't have to do that. It was the trolls.
There we go. So this is good because this gives me the opportunity to ban a bunch of shitheads. It's perfect. And yes, you're absolutely right. I am allowed to vent on my own stream. That's the fucking point. The whole point of having an interactive...
The point of streaming is to vent? Oh, man.
Personable stream is that I get to do this. Rather than, I could go back to my old style. My old style, I don't interact with you guys at all. I ignore everything you're saying.
He pretty much does. I kind of saw Wednesday night's Hades stream, a little bit of it. I caught this one part where this guy was like responding to him, whatever, replying to a thing said during the night pre-stream. And then Jesus was like, well, you just said it during the night pre-stream, man. It's still too late. I'm playing Hades right now. I thought this was an interactive stream. Why are you ignoring him then? And Hades is a pretty chill game, in my opinion.
And I just pretend like I'm playing the game offline. And I did that for many, many years. People got tired of it. You know, people were outright just 100% tired of that.
I'm thinking to myself, couldn't people also be tired of this too? Maybe you are tired of the interactive streams, DSP. Maybe it's time to switch it up again.
And they wanted to see me become an interactive streamer, which is when I changed to do stuff like I'm doing right now. You can't have it both ways. You can't. You can't have it, oh, I wish you would just play the game. Well, I already did that for many years. People complain. They were tired of it. They want interactive fill. Now you get interactive fill, but some people don't want interactive fill because then when I get a discussion like this, all of a sudden they realize what shitheads they are. And they're, oh, shit, I just sat there and interactive fill. Now you get interactive I'm doing right now. You can't have it both ways. You can't. You can't have it, oh, I wish you would just play the game.
You can't play the game and talk? Man, that must... Man, how does he walk and talk? Holy shit, that sounds like...
And well, I already did that for many years. People complain. They were tired of it. They want interactive fill. Now you get interactive fill, but some people don't want interactive fill because then when
Some people don't want interactive fill. Oh. But what if they don't want interactive fill because it's just bullshit? Like, okay, let's see. Is he still on pre-stream? Let's see Gamer Phil. This interactive fill, guys. If it loads. Wow, he's still
I don't want to necessarily be putting too much emphasis on it because I'll be very honest with all of you.
What?
Long term, if we build this channel up, okay, to the point where it was as big as my Twitch channel or bigger, and I'm getting as many super chats, if not more, as cheers that I was getting over on Twitch, then it wouldn't matter. You guys could contribute in any method and I'd be okay. But right now, my business is very dependent on tips to pay short-term financial obligations. It's just that simple. I'm not making enough via super chats and memberships to pay my bills. So if I'm pushing super chats and memberships, and I'm taking away from people doing the tips, that's shooting myself in the foot. All right? It is. I'm just hurting myself doing that. I need to have a slow transition where hopefully in the long term I can build this channel up
you feel the
to the
interaction
point
yet?
where I'm making enough via those methods of contribution. Like I told you guys, I'm not exaggerating. I'm making thousands of dollars less here on YouTube than I was on Twitch, which is why things are so funny.
I kind of question this if you really think about it, because this, like, this literally is ignoring, like, of course you can see the meme, ad revenue isn't as good as it used to, but it's this plus the super chats and memberships. Like, if I'm not mistaken, the ad revenue stuff gets paid in with the super chats and memberships. So, like, why is that not being factored in? That, like, he's not making a lot on his legacy content. He made a big deal about that in 2018. He was like saying, "Guys, I make a lot of money on my legacy content."
Financially tight for me.
Okay.
And there's nothing I can do about that. I have to build myself back up to where I was. I can't make these changes. They'll kill me. They'll kill my business. Okay? You get it?
He has said this for everything. On Twitch he said it, on YouTube he said he can't focus on this, he has to focus on tips. Because he's just not making. This is the same shit he said on Twitch. So how is he making thousands less on Twitch when he has said the same speech on Twitch? Guys, I appreciate you guys giving me bits and subs, but like I really need the tips right now. I got mortgage payments. But now it's like, and someone like mentioned, asked me like, "Oh, Theo, like you used to let it slip that he made thousands of dollars, and he was fine on Twitch." No, it's all bullshit. It's all smoke and mirrors because it's just it's the pignosis. The thing that he did do that he was forced out of was the best thing ever. He made a lot of money. It was perfect. It was amazing. Perfect. The thing he's doing now, oh man, it's rough, but it's good. It's better, but the money's not there yet. It's gonna happen, but it's not there yet. What he's not doing sucks, is evil, stupid, and childish. So him telling us that, oh, I made thousands on Twitch literally means as much as a fucking fart in your face. Like, it's just fucking bullshit. Oh yeah, I made thousands on Twitch. I didn't have to like beg for this or that. Guys, I appreciate the bits and the subs, but I need tips. I have bills to pay. It's the same shit, but replace bits and subs with memberships and super chats. It's the same script. This is why DSP is like not like there's nothing going on. Like in the scheme in the realm of like uh things that he needs to get solved or whatever. It's just the same fucking shit that he has done on Twitch. The same scam. Oh, I need to get money until my payday. I need to get money until my payday. I need tips. I need tips. Wait until the payday. Oh, no, anything is cool, but man, tips are slow. Like, it's the same fucking bullshit. Every fucking month. Even back on Twitch. So this is just fucking garbagoo. Like, fucking look at, Mario 3D World. He was on Twitch then. Oh, I don't know if I'll be able to play 3D Mario World. Mario 3D World if I don't get paid. I need to pay bills, dude. And the Twitch payment don't come until later. It's the same fucking script. So this, oh, I made thousands on Twitch. It's just fucking things to make you feel whatever about it. Oh man, he made so much less. I gotta give him money now. It's all excuses to excuse his begging. It's all it is. It's just excuses. And it's like, enough, dude, enough.
Okay, hope you understand. Sexy Carl tipped me $1.50 and says, forget about the Game Pass pricing. Forza Horizon 5 costs only $60, which when you buy it digitally, you get it on Xbox One consoles, Series X consoles, and PC via Xbox Play Anywhere policy. Cross-platform saves you so much with Play Anywhere. It's amazing. Then he did another tip. He says, how can you justify paying €80, $94 for a game like Returnal when I can pay $60 or euros for Halo and Forza for 33% less?
Sexy Carl's a fucking dumbass. Why get Game Pass so you can buy the game? Game Pass is $15 a month. Game Pass Ultimate is $15 a month. Like, you're not paying for the game, you're paying for the library that you get. It's a pretty good deal. It's pretty worth it.
And have it available on all of my platforms. When you add Game Pass as an option, which adds cloud, iPhone, Android, and TV streaming services, it becomes absolutely insane. Oh my god. Microsoft Game Services Game Pass, the prices are insane. There used to be this guy. He was Crazy Eddie. Anyone remember Crazy Eddie from the 1980s?
Eddie.
You probably don't. There was a guy on TV. He had an electronics store that was based in like the tri-state area in New York City and everything. And he was crazy. He actually would come on screen on his ads on TV and look like a madman. He'd go, "Crazy Eddie, the prices are insane."
Dude, how does he do that?
So much at him.
Fucking
They would actually
wiggles his jowls around. I don't think I could do that even if I tried. Like, guys, let's try it. Let's see if I can do it. I just want to see if I can. I guess I kind of can. But it ain't fun. It ain't fun. But of course, they do a cartoon face.
go to his stores just because he acted like an asshole in the ads. As it sounds like you're comparing something that's so expensive to.
I like how. Oh, by the way, I like that he loves Crazy Eddie for doing that. But man, Ninja dyeing his hair is dumb and for kids, and the overact is stupid. But Crazy Eddie was fun, man. Holy shit, man. This is like some therapy shit. It's like he has this long like self-hatred of himself as a kid. Like, I can't believe I like Crazy Eddie. And he just projects that hatred onto everyone that watches like what he deems children entertainers and how they overact, because DSP was that kid. He was totally that kid. Like, he loved Crazy Eddie, and he was like, he did that. He did. Crazy Eddie was so funny. He, like, did this all the time. And he was an asshole. You would go to the store because he was acting like an asshole, man. Duh. But, man, let me tell you, fucking children entertainers fucking suck, man.
Something that's so consumer friendly, it's like such a blow your socks off kind of value. That's where we are right now. Didn't he go to prison? Maybe he did. Perhaps he did. I have no idea. I don't know that much about it. Anyway, that's funny.
Are you trying to cancel?
All right,
dude.
So I think I've covered everything. Yes, I think I've covered everything. And
yeah?
I'm just double checking. Yes,
You
we did all the shout outs. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you
Really?
for a supportive pre-stream. We're going to take a break here for me to use the
$90,
restroom.
very supportive.
And when we return from break, it will be the... then I might have to swap it out. Because when I wear a hat, obviously I cannot be wearing the headphones at the same time. Again, the hat's eligible today. Digital, camo, and cowboy.
Oh man, look how interactive
eligible
this
for
is.
this stream. After that, we'll kind of
Very
reset them for the late
interactive.
stream tonight.
Very interactive.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello, Beeb Gaming. Welcome to the stream. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. How's everyone doing?
Everyone's filing in.
Okay. Let's boot her up and jump back in. We're actually about to enter a new dungeon. We're about to enter what I believe is the bowling dungeon.
Why does he look so confused? What the fuck is he doing?
Okay, I turned in some quests. There you go.
Who cares?
Wait, what? Why does it keep giving me... It kept updating and saying there were more and more quests. What in the hell's going on?
Oh man, like this new
Alright, here we are. Urban Excursion.
Wow.
To me, $5 to come on, you can do it, put a little power to it. Let's go, Phil. Okay. Sounds like a song lyric, although I don't recognize it, but thank you very much. Urban
Oh
Excursion
man,
for
remember when
$5.
he used to ban, he would be like, I don't want to read song lyrics to your tips. But now he reads song lyrics.
Get a discussion like this, all of a sudden they realize what shitheads they are. And they're, oh shit, I just sat there and crapped on Phil nonstop, and I harassed his sponsors, and I harassed his wife. Oh man, I really am a scumbag, but I don't want to hear that, so now let's say it's Phil's fault.
He says this, but he did that even when he was a An isolation booth gamer, whatever the fuck.
Okay.
But okay.
Whatever you say.
Whatever you say. Pondering. Stroke the goatee. Pull the hair.
Do I think that the trolls will ever get tired of it? Some people do. Some people over time, they wise up. They grow up and they basically become smarter and more mature. And they realize all that wasted time is not worth it at all. They realize that, okay? But I can't make everyone
Okay.
realize that. You know what I'm saying?
I can't make them wake up. I know how you feel, Phil. I can't make people wake up to Skullgirls, but it is what it is.
Snow Carl,
Someday they'll wake up to it. And
you're
say,
absolutely
"This game
wrong.
rules."
I don't know why you're saying that. You're saying the tips link doesn't work? Yes, it does. I just clicked on it and it works. So what are you talking about?
What are you
It
talking
literally
about?
just worked. I just clicked on it.
Fuck it, Snow Carl. Ruining the stream.
Made it through another day. Wish this was over.
Yeah, some people are saying it works. I don't know what you're talking about. I just clicked on the link and it worked fine.
We're fine.
It loaded for me perfectly.
The fight took a lot out of me. Keep this up much longer.
Well, let me stop recording. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. It's working for me. The link works for me.
Does it?
I'll get them back. Let's not talk about it.
The link works for me, and the Stream Elements page loads for me fine. Yeah, I don't know. Chicken Man says it works fine for him. Alright, as long as it works. As long as it's working, again, you know, I gotta worry about this shit. I do. I haven't had a tip in 47 minutes. So when Snow Carl says, oh, the tip isn't working, I gotta believe him. I gotta take the benefit of the doubt even if he's wrong. Which he is, apparently.
Okay.
Okay.
Why look at him for whatever? Yes.
Shout out to Blog Comments. He says, why do trolls do that to you? Ever get their point of view? The thing is, these people, it's either one of two things. Shout out to Blog Comments. He says, why do trolls do that to you? Ever get their point of view?
Why do they do that, man? Why do they do that to you?
The thing is, these people, it's either one of two things. It's either they get a sick sense of satisfaction knowing that they can concretely hurt someone on the internet and get away with it. That's one. Okay. It's fucked up, but some people think that way. They think, hey, I can hurt someone and actually get away with it and actually see the result of my hurting someone, but there's no repercussions for it. And they actually get sick pleasure out of that.
This is such a bullshit way of just saying that. They just like to see me suffer, pretty much. Like, people troll Phil because they like hearing him cry about it. That's pretty much it. But he says it in such a way that's just lame.
Or they've literally become like crazy conspiracy theorist cultists, where they whip themselves into such a fervor watching detractors.
Oh, we're in a fervor, guys. Oh man, this fucking fervor bullshit was rough. I thought we were away from it, but
Pleasure out of that. Or they've literally become like crazy conspiracy theorist cultists.
how is it a conspiracy theory though? How are we in such a fervor about bullshit? What the fuck? Like, people are still like they go back and forth about the line app shit, which is like whatever. I mean, you can feel whatever you want. If you think that's them, if you don't, if you do, if you don't, whatever. It is what it is. Same with the WWE Champions thing. You could say it is him. You think it's not him. It is what it is.
Cultists, where they whip themselves into such a fervor watching detractor videos, watching restreams, listening to conspiracy theories on kiwi farms and shit, that they just believe everything. They believe everything they're told that's ever been said negative about me. So they're on some kind of crazy crusade where they actually feel like they're doing good by
Oh my god,
concretely
this
hurting
dude
me.
really acts as if he's like fucking Chris Chan right now. weird placement of words, but you know what I mean. Because there are people that were like going out of their way to get Christian, and DSP acts as if that's what he is. Like that's what's going on with him. Honestly, DSP should be counting his blessings with what he has. Like holy shit, he should be grateful in terms of what trolls can do.
That's how crazy they are. So. Alright, are we ready? I want to continue now with the gameplay. I don't really want to talk about this anymore. What I'll say is, if you guys want to help me, please do. I'm trying to hit the membership goal. We haven't had a single membership today, despite the fact that I've, been calling for people to please become members. None happened. So it seems like me lowering the membership goal had zero positive effect. And we're stuck at $21 in tips right now. Alright, it would be great if we could get an increase. I need the help right now, and it's not getting any better. So please, if you do support the content, please tip me or become a member. Those are the two ways you can help today. Okay? Fair enough?
Fair enough. Sound good?
Okay.
Okay.
Now it's time to continue.
Let's continue.
Let's stop with the bullshit and focus on the game again. Thank you. Now here you go. Now Snow Carl to the $1.50.
Oh,
Because
boy.
remember back in 2017, you never appealed to us for support. It was only after the YouTube ad crash and the false copyright claims when Twitch did you dirty.
Oh
you had to
my
start
God,
doing it.
Snow
If you
Carl.
remember,
Holy shit, he just exposed himself for being a fake fan. If Snow Carl knows what's up, he would have known this. DSP is always feigned for distress on, before even Twitch. Oh my God, come on.
until I became an interactive streamer, I never asked for anything. I was never asking for cheers or subs or tips or anything at all. Those avenues exist. You want to pledge to my Patreon? That avenue exists. Okay?
But you beg people to you beg people to pledge to your Patreon so you can hit the goal, so you get money, so you don't have to worry about ad revenue. Like, this was things he literally did. And he complained about money when it comes to Nintendo games and all this fucking bullshit. This has happened many times before 2017. And he's sitting there like, I never did this. I never did that. Oh, I still remember the headache that fucking camera goal created. I use Patreon and I still don't understand the logic he had with it. I couldn't follow. And I feel it had to do with like him wanting the Patreon goal to be forever this, and for him to always try to. It was weird. The way he runs his Patreon is fucking weird. I don't fucking get it, and it's dead, kinda. Let's see. Let's go to his Patreon. $384 free money for bullshit. Does nothing for this. It still mentions that he's on a Twitch channel. All goals are based on my Twitch channel performance. Alright, sounds good. I agree, it is based on that. Since it's so bad, I don't know why this is... Man, you know what? This could be a meme. Where he's like, this is based on my Twitch channel performance. And then, like, they go to his Twitch channel, they see how low it is, and like, oh, fuck, we gotta go back here and pledge. Oh, man, remember when that was his cover photo? And, dude, remember when that was his, like, oh, man, dude.
But I never really harped on any of it. It wasn't until the ad revenue crash of 2017 that I became a full-time streamer that really I started saying, hey, I need the constant support on stream.
Wait a second. He needed constant support because of the YouTube ad revenue crash? I thought it was the trolls. Now it's the ad revenue crash. What?
Okay, because again, I didn't have any sponsorships or anything.
You had a partnership at that point, like Kurz and Machinima, but no sponsors.
Now someone just did another $1.50 tip and said there's something wrong with stream elements. This is the 20th time I tried to do a tip. Well, your tip came through. So there's nothing wrong with stream elements. It came through. All right. So now we're up to $23 of tips. Thank you, guys. Okay, are we ready?
Are you ready?
All right, let's continue.
Let's continue. Are you ready?
All right, everyone. Enough of the bullshit. Let's continue on with the main mission and get started here. Enough of the nonsense. These people can
You
stream.
couldn't save.
Man, oh man. Alright, I think that'll be it for this video. I might do, I will definitely do more videos, well, there will be videos. I will do another, like, catch-up video. I might even do a stream of it, maybe, but that is it for this. I don't want to be here all day. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.